Hi, how are you? We're normal.
Hola. ¿Cómo
What's
está?
happening? What's up? It's Wednesday night and it is 8 o'clock and it's time for Gaming Beyond the Box. And Leo is saying something. We have no idea what he's talking about. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? It is Wednesday. We said this again. And Gamescom finally had a somewhat of a showing today.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about it.
I liked it.
I did too. Because
I slept.
Yeah.
I went and skimmed through it at work. Shouldn't have been on my phone, but I was because I wanted to see it.
I hope your boss isn't watching.
No, he was. He didn't give a shit. I was just worried about the mayor walking in more than my boss catching me. He was.
Oh, you have a mayor where you live?
Yeah. Shocking.
Holy shit. You live in a town of 25 people. What the fuck?
He works at the gas station.
I thought you had to have a town of at least 5,000 to have a mayor.
He was actually my mayor. Like, he was my neighbor.
He was my
whole life. He was my neighbor.
He was the mayor of the day.
And then he became the neighbor. Or the mayor.
He was the mayor that touched me.
Was it a goat or a horse that was voted in as a mayor?
It wasn't either of them. It was actually a jackalope.
I married my mammy and pappy back in 1968. Hitting such a glorious day. Anyway, nobody cares. All right. So now we all know Husk has a mayor, and nobody really gave a shit, right? All right. Nobody cares.
Every town have a mayor? Like, is this news? Really?
Yeah, we've had the same one for like 12 years because
where I grew up, there was no mayor.
Jesus.
Where the fuck did you grow up?
But I've got another promo to run real
quick,
so hang with me because tonight is a double header for Gaming Beyond the Box. So sit through this just for a couple seconds. I didn't make it, Husk did, so if you don't like it, fuck with him. All right, in case you didn't get that figured out from that little clip, that means at 11 o'clock Eastern time on this channel, Husk and Colt will sit down and I don't know what they're going to talk about. You just have to watch.
Just Husk and Colt?
And I don't know who else is coming.
Co-host Dreadpool.
Okay, I didn't know. I don't get those emails. Sorry.
That's my bad.
Nobody informs me. You just sent me that little clip. So hey man, you want to play this? I was like, okay, I'm in. So I played it. Okay,
I figured it.
So back
it would look shittier.
Okay,
I made that on my phone. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I can tell because it paused like right when it started. Yeah, I can tell it. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, what's going on? And let's get to the bottom of the panel. What's up, Scrub Nurse? What the fuck you been up to?
What's up, people? How y'all doing? Been up to a bunch of nothing, playing little video games. Not too much. Even got back on COD. Boo, this man with a couple of my friends.
Yeah, I'm about to mute you now. Go ahead.
Played some music over the weekend, and now I'm back with you fuckers. Let's do it.
Oh, and we are going to do it. And next to him, we have the one, the only, the beard chucker from Nebraska. Should I say it, Husk?
Do it. I like it.
And the creator of Elvis 500 with 3 speeds, Lemon Tinder, Don't Be Cruel, Joe House Rock, Husk.
It's like my favorite part of Wednesdays, man.
I'll send that to you in a postcard at Christmas.
Perfect. I'm fucking pumped to be here. It's a busy fucking night, so let's. There a lot of shit went down today and yesterday. Let's get talking about that shit.
But there really much went down yesterday, but we'll talk about it today, okay? Then next to him is our official Borderlands sperm thingy. What's happening, Leo?
Doing good here, man. Let's get going.
Okay, fair enough. And above Scrub is Ghost, the one, the only, the head of the Myrtle Beach Flat Earth Society. What's going on, dude? Hey, Ghost.
Ghost ain't here right now. Please leave a name, number, and message, and he'll get right back at you after the beat.
Man, this fucking shit sucks because of the what?
I see dead people.
So Ghost is ghosting us.
He's being censored.
I'm so shocked when there's this many people.
Fuck, it's
okay, so Ghost is high and can't figure out how to use his microphone at the moment. Is that what I'm getting at?
Which is Mo and which is Fork?
I know, it's so good.
And
Mo's
then at the bottom,
it's definitely
It's definitely.
No,
Right.
You tried. It's time to give up.
All right, and then at the bottom, because he just popped in because he was late, but he got here because his computer shit the bed. What is happening, Bomber? And Bomber, what are you going to complain about tonight, sir?
A lot of things. Let's do it.
What looked okay to you?
I'm doing it.
Saints Row.
Okay, yeah, we'll
The
talk about
CG
Saints Row a
trailer
little
that
bit.
you were bitching about?
Yeah, until they actually showed the gameplay at the end. So that's fine.
Oh, I missed that. That's probably why. All right.
All right, now I've got
I was
to
only
rearrange
there for the
everybody.
bitching.
She was busy getting her leg amputated.
All right, and then on the end again, since I had to move everybody around because we got 10 people here, but that's okay, right? All right, we have Mrs. White Claw herself. What's up, lady?
Hey guys, not much. Excited to be here. Thank you, Mo, for coming
Thank you.
to the show again. I think it's crazy that it's almost been a year since I've been on the show. I think it'll be next week will be my year. And the very first show I ever did on Game Beyond the Box was with Mo. So it's kind
Yes, it was.
crazy that
The circle is complete.
the circle is complete.
It was her first show. I remember that.
It was. It was
Yep,
my first
and
show.
you know what they say, the snake's in a circle because it eats itself. All right.
Sure. Yeah, that's what they say.
And then
Life
to the
is
left,
a flat circle.
no shit. We had the leader of the Dreadites. What's happening, Dread?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm actually awake this time. Took me a little bit, but yeah, just playing catch up on from today's show, and holy crap, there's a lot of news I missed.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Yeah,
All the news.
All the
It was an expensive day, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm hearing, and I hear because I missed out. I lucked out.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people didn't feel that way because they were sold out.
That's what I'm saying. I lucked
And
out.
other
'Cause I
people
didn't have
just
to
didn't
waste it.
care.
I didn't have to lose
Yeah.
that money. Come up with any.
And then next to Fork, the other bald twin, and a good friend of our show. What is happening, Mr. Mo?
What's going on, guys? Thank you for having me. Another freaking fantastic day, man. Let's do it, baby. What is that? I think it's like my fourth time here.
Fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. I don't know, dude. I mean, we lose
man.
count.
Excited.
Four-timer club.
Yeah, you've
do
been
it.
here so many times we lost excitement. You just-
Well, the thing is,
Look,
we,
it's
certain
Mo.
guests we don't
Yay.
count. A couple we've had, we actually count because we figure like one time's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
And we
No,
regret
we
that
don't
one
name names.
time.
I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we have talked about it
Moving on.
privately, offline, where everybody doesn't have to hear our thoughts. And
Many
anyway,
times.
and then to the left, so many things pop into my head at one time. It's impossible to get them all out at the same time. What's up, Fork?
A couple things. One, we've had some people hear more than they have teeth. Two, I'd like to say that over the time that we've gotten to know Mo, he started out such a positive person to where he's become slowly jaded like the rest of us. I'm enjoying sometimes he gets on Twitter and goes, "Fuck you all," pretty much in his tweet.
Yeah.
And third, apparently you can have a mayor no matter your size of town, but anything under 5,000, the government of the state says, "Fuck you, here's your mayor." So there you go.
Oh, well,
And we were
interesting.
all dying to know that. But thanks for it.
Thank you.
And that, boys and girls, is knowledge from Fork Dumpster.
I like Mo's raging.
I
Mo's
do.
raging
Well,
is amazing.
What's funny
I just
is
made
when
him
I
his
first
own
met
rage
Mo,
room in his Discord.
he was always so gaming's awesome, kind of like all of us start out.
I
"Yeah,
still
yeah,
am,
yeah."
man. I just
And
have
then
a lot of...
and then every now and then it's gone down to where it's like, "Fuck you all, motherfuckers, you sons of bitches."
I'm still like that, man. I just have a lot of like my tolerance for bullshit has just
It's
gotten
not-
a lot
It's
worse
not
recently.
gaming that annoys me. It's some of the people in the community. That's all.
Yes.
I got to
That's
work
basically
today.
it.
And,
Wilmy knows. Yep.
If you want to hear Mo go off, just get in a party chat with him while he's playing
so
the game.
true. That's so
Ooh.
true.
Yeah.
That's why
I recommend Splitgate.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's right.
But
Well,
does
there's been
anybody
times-
remember
So-
the show Mad TV where they had that little clip
Oh,
they
I
called Lowered
loved-
Expectations?
Loved.
Mhm.
I just every time I see Fork, that commercial for that show runs through my head. That little clip. You better hope you never divorce because you're gonna be on. It's not gonna be Match.com. It's gonna be LoweredExpectations.com.
there's a reason why I do anything and everything to keep my wife happy. And sorry about the dogs, but there's no one here at the house today to keep them happy.
Oh,
I'm
they're
not about
fine.
to let them in.
Because we thought, honestly, lady just emailed us. We thought you were barking.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, good enough.
Don't.
All right, but anyway.
That's
Did
all
you
right.
run out of peanut butter?
Dread said
No, they
not
don't.
to.
They don't go for that anymore. I pull out the peanut butter. They start like growling.
Do you blame them? Smart dogs.
They don't
Well, I
like
mean, it's
that
not-
jam
'cause
that
it-
comes with it.
It's because there's not enough peanut butter to get slapped on there. So
Gotta lather it up.
Actually, a thimbleful was more than enough.
Congrats.
Congrats,
Oh,
Nano, the
Congrats,
designer.
got the Halo Xbox.
That's all right. That's great.
hell yeah.
I managed to snag the controller. I really didn't want the console. I've got
I
enough
got
damn
the
Xboxes as is.
I'm
Shit,
really
after
upset
seeing
because
the
my controller
online-
pre-order-
Look, after seeing the online posts of what people are selling them for, I should have just bought them with my credit card.
And
Just said,
and
so
so
my wife
yeah.
get over it.
I am so upset because I had two. I had two of them. I had gotten one online and I was in GameStop, and I pre-ordered at GameStop the console and the controller. And then I got a call about an hour ago. My GameStop guy was like, "Hey, so those pre-orders were online only, and they don't count." And I'm like, "Fuck!" So I don't
For
I
real?
don't have the controller.
That's
on my
cool.
Yeah, then you got screwed from
I know.
the store.
You paid for them and they still didn't honor it?
Okay, so what it is
The fuck?
you
What?
can the SKUs pop up as unknown SKUs.
Yeah.
But you look at the price of them, and we're
And
like,
you know
okay,
what
this
they
just
are.
popped up in our system. Do you want to put the money on it? And then when it goes live, it'll just show it. If it's not that, then it is what it is, you know.
Mhm.
Try to
I just
backdoor the
assumed
system.
for
Sorry.
sure because we were watching the SKUs pop up because I used to be a game manager. I'm like, no, let's do this way, do it this way. So I was just in there telling them how to do it, and then it didn't go through. So it is what it
That
is.
sucks.
Damn.
That's-
That sucks.
That's
I'm
terrible.
sorry, lady.
Not the first time a woman has to
I
tell
got my
them how to do
console
it.
online, so I got the console at least. I just don't.
Well,
have
that's
the
good.
controller.
All right, that's
Oh,
good. Hey,
nice.
that's all that matters
Awesome.
is you got consoles. So
I'm surprised the Xbox website. I mean, obviously it's a Microsoft website, but I'm surprised it held up because the initial seems like they improved that process after the initial
Yeah.
initial Series X pre-order window when it first opened. You guys remember that was a shit
Oh,
show
dude, that
there.
was-
Oh,
So I
yeah.
managed
It
to
was like
get both
just
the console and the
crashing
controller
constantly.
today from the Xbox website.
Hey,
So I was
even
was
Target
surprised.
Target was
Even
good.
Target, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So and
Yeah.
tonight in 45 minutes you can get another one.
Wait, so I'm not supposed to peanut. I'm
Wait,
supposed to put
where?
peanut butter on.
Wait, I was
Okay,
on
wait.
today. What
If I don't put the peanut butter on the dog, then where do I put it?
Which
I think
reminds
we
me,
only put a meme of that a couple of last week.
yeah, Robert Olson, thank you for $5 super chat. Your dog gets mad because you're putting peanut butter on him.
Like, where do I put the peanut butter then?
You don't
I feel
put the
sorry
peanut butter
for-
on the dog
on
and
your
lick it off.
eyebrows.
That's just
I don't know if I
weird.
feel
Your
sorry
eyebrows.
for his
You don't have
dogs
any
or
there.
his lizard.
Oh,
I can go
He
get
does
the
have a
lizard.
lizard.
He's looking at me.
I bet he
Yeah,
is.
that's what worries me.
But no, yeah,
That's
Walmart
probably
in
where-
45 minutes, literally 45 minutes from now, is going live with PS5,
Oh, wait, I see a little
Series
one.
X, and
Yep.
the
that was
Xbox
one of my
Halo
little ones.
Series X. So
I'm still surprised. I got asked why pre-ordered one is like, do you not know what I play? I do not play Halo.
Yeah, it's just depressing.
I should
sorry,
have,
it is.
like I said, just to scalp it in a sense. But
It's
Well, I mean,
depressing. Halo?
quit passing out in the Taco Bell bathroom, dude. You could have gotten one.
Yeah, I got scared because it showed up
Taco
sold
Bell's so
out,
good.
and then it was back on, then sold out, and then Leo sent a link, and I was like, "Thank God!"
That was the only reason I was paying attention, so you guys can get it.
because it was sold
yeah,
out three
I tried
different
a couple of
times.
times.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bomber put a link in the chat, and I clicked on that one, went straight to it, and let me put it in the cart. But then it tried
Yeah.
to sneak a
yes, it did.
Bang and Olsen, a Bang Olsen headset in on me because I looked at it and it said your total is $824, and I'm like,
You're like, wait a minute.
Jeez.
wait a minute, what
Let's
the hell am I
make
paying
it
$824 for? And I looked at it, and it said you got the Bang and Olsen headset. I'm like, I already got that son of a bitch. No, take that off. And then I finally got the controller. I was like, finally.
Mm-hmm.
So
That controller is sexy, man.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
If you
Stop
can get your
talking
hands
about
on
it.
one.
I'm sorry.
I
lady.
just feel-
it's disgusting. It's so nasty.
It just sucks that
Need
it's
it.
just that it's Elite 2. That's the
So,
only problem that I have with
yeah,
it.
see,
but-
that's the thing.
Yeah.
They missed the opportunity of they could have been like, hey, here's this awesome Halo series. Oh, by the way, 3 controller. Like, come
Well,
on.
maybe
like,
they
But
haven't
listen,
made one.
until they make at least I feel because we were Bomber and I were talking about this earlier. I agree with him. It would have been nice if it was the Elite 3, but until they make like some sort of drastic changes to the innards, of the
there's
elite
really no
itself,
point.
then they can't just as much as we want them to.
So
Until
what you're
they
saying
make
is
changes to the
you want a
standard
controller that's not $150 that has stick drift after 1 week?
I can also
No,
guarantee you that the third version of this controller is going to be able to house. It's going to have the same. Everything is going to click on the same. So you could literally take this controller's faceplate off and the back plate, everything, and
You
put it
won't
on.
be able to
No,
do it because they'll have a share button on it.
Yeah, it's gonna have everything
Good
that,
point.
and it's gonna have everything that
This
PlayStation
one has
has.
a share button.
No, it doesn't.
The
No, it
V2,
doesn't.
isn't it?
Yeah, it
I
does.
thought the V2
No.
has the share button.
No, it
it
doesn't.
doesn't.
No,
No,
it doesn't.
but
Really?
the Halo
one
one
is the.
It doesn't.
I'm
It's
pretty
the.
No,
No,
here's the
that-
V2.
First
I have it right here.
controllers that have the share button are the Series X and S
There's no
controllers.
share button. That's
That's it.
the
the
mode.
profile
whatever.
button.
That's profile.
And the
selector.
Halo one doesn't either. I thought it did
No, the
initially.
new one has the share button. It's right
No,
there.
it doesn't.
I'm looking at it. I'm
I
looking at it.
I think he's
My
talking about the
eyes.
Halo
Two
one.
controllers.
The Halo controller.
Brother, look, you see this?
Okay,
that's
yeah.
Yes.
This changes.
Okay,
That's
look,
the same
look.
button you're looking at. That's not
Yeah,
the share
that's the-
button.
yeah, that's the
This,
button you're looking
this
at.
changes the three different modes of the
Oh,
controller that you
that's
can
right.
put it
Oh,
in.
that's-
that's what
yeah,
They said
yeah,
it to you like
I thought so
20
too.
times.
Like, there's the
I thought
fucking
so
share
too.
button.
What a
right
great
there.
start to the show, man. Let's
That's just
fucking
like
do-
you
let's
fucking
go right
lying
ahead.
to me.
You're lying.
Hey, we're teaching everybody. Hey,
We
we're
are
teaching
very
everybody.
knowledgeable on any topic
I mean,
except controllers.
I really
I
want a
can't
Series
even
3
understand what
Elite.
you guys are talking about. Just everybody's talking about a controller at
Balls.
once, and I'm like, cool, share buttons
Yeah,
and
let's actually talk
D-pad?
about the game
Cool.
itself. Let's talk
They had
about
to
some of
get
the
that
stuff we
D.
saw at Gamescom. Because I'm not going to lie, and Mo said it a minute ago before we went live, and I'm guilty too. After they showed Halo and announced the controller and the console, I pretty much quit watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
stopped
are.
paying attention after the first two, to be honest.
Yeah, we checked out, man.
I
There-
kept watching,
'cause,
but it got slow. It did.
Oh fuck, who was it? They said they were talking about Kata. I was like, crap, I forgot all about that being on there. I was looking up Midnight Suns and Saints Row.
I don't know. I'm just not.
The
that-
problem is the pre-order for the controller and the console, man. Everybody was just rushing to
Yup.
do that, so everyone just forgot about the show.
Yep. That's exactly what
Let
happened.
me.
They
Dr.
prob-
Dillon that says you can program the share button on the V2 to one of the paddles.
Yes,
This
you
is
can.
true.
Yes.
Yeah, you
yes, yes, you
But
can.
there is no dedicated. But that is true.
Yeah.
Aha.
That's cool.
I'd
Thank you,
rather
Dr.
have it.
Dillon, that.
I'd rather have dedicated because I mean, using the paddles is kind of
Yeah.
Of course you
kind of the
would.
point. What?
Yeah.
It's
I'm
Wait.
just fucking with
Bougie
you.
Hey, Bob,
I know you've worked all day and you're aggravated, you're tired and pissed off, and I've got a lot of caffeine and no gives a fucks in me. So I'm just
Wilmy's
fucking
talking
with you.
at like 90 today. I love it.
I know,
He's
dude.
fucking all
I've got
hyped.
a lot of caffeine.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
And
I'll be all
cocaine.
over you like a spider.
Well, you got the
monkey.
Coke part, right? It's just Coca-Cola, though.
By the way, speaking of Mountain Dew, did you guys see that fucking flaming hot flavor today?
such bullshit. I don't know why you shared that shit.
What are you
Like, why'd you
talking
share it?
about?
You didn't see it? I tweeted it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
heartburning. I had heartburn.
I was
looking at
in
it.
fucking urgent care all day.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, I forgot. Flaming hot Mountain Dew flavor. This is
That
not a
is
joke.
why aliens do not talk to us.
No, it's just absolutely because aliens are like, y'all are some dumb
Can't
ass.
wait for the Funyun Mountain Dew to come out.
I just want to understand this flaming hot Mountain Dew. So now people that have no teeth, their gums can burn too.
Yes.
Sure.
You know,
You
it also-
too can get the
it also
flavor of
burns
hot
coming out.
Cheetos.
It'll be fun. You'll make a
Those
TikTok about it.
snowboarders
It'll be
warm.
fun.
There's no
Hey,
way
I
that,
heard
that
Ghost.
tasted
Yay.
good.
Welcome back, Ghost.
I'm just waiting for the first person
I think it works
to end up in
for
the
now.
ER because they decided to drink that and give someone a BJ.
Or
Damn.
or the
Oh, that's
other
a spicy
pole.
blowjob, man. That's
Oh,
you
don't bring
want
that
none
up,
of
Dash.
That's a whole.
Don't bring that up.
But all right, I know me and Mo's got some pretty heavy thoughts on this one, and we're going to get to it because we're talking about controllers and Mountain Dew and all kinds of weird random shit. Don't have nothing to do with what we're supposed to be talking about. Anyway,
Do it.
Halo Infinite release
What about it?
was announced
It's canceled.
today.
Yay.
Fuck you, Beaker. Okay. The date is December the 8th.
Yep.
Right? Which, for some odd reason, that was bad news to some people today. I'm not really sure why that.
It was bad news for
it was
Techland.
Techland. Yes, thank you, Leo.
The
Techland's
day-
like, you
The
mother.
day after.
Well, I mean, it's two different types of games. Me personally,
Yeah,
I'm
but
I'm
I
buying
think a
both
lot of
anyway.
people that would have played Dying Light 2 are going to be playing Halo instead.
I think so too, and
I'm
I
gonna be
think
split
I think
big
Call of
time.
I think Call of Duty's going to lose some of their player base to Halo this year.
And it's not even just that. It's the fact that it's literally they have marketing rights with Dying Light 2. So why did you have a marketing right with them, and you're going to be marketing this game like exactly with Halo at the same time? Like, hey, play this game, and then the next day forget about it because you're going to play Halo. Please.
I'll say one thing about the new COD, Lauren Bailey. She has cornered the market on female Russians. Because she was Black Widow in the Avengers. Now she's playing a Russian spy or whatever in COD.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what that has to do with Halo, but thank you.
She also played Abby.
She's going to be a sniper in Halo.
Hey,
okay.
It was actually funny. Speaking of, because just to piggyback off of what you said, Benji Sills, he tweeted earlier about the top 5 games that were Googled during the show, and believe it or not, Call of Duty was in 5th place. It was
really?
the least Google. I understand. I mean, it's Call of Duty, but compared to the others, it was just surprising to see it.
I think
it was Halo, Saints Row, Midnight Suns.
It was beat by Death Stranding.
Death Stranding, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, kill me now.
I can't wait for that director's cut.
Yeah, it looks good, man. A lot of quality of life improvements. But yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you consider life.
Yeah.
You get to blow into your mouse on that one?
What is it?
Do you get to blow into your mouse?
I thought you said blow into your mouth.
I thought you said blow into your mouth. I'm like,
I'm like, how do you blow into your mouth? I can blow out.
It's like a reverse whistle.
You ever hear of CPR?
You just breathe. That's breathing. Right?
Yeah.
But anyway,
can you blow out your nose and breathe through your mouth at the same time?
Back to the topic. People, children, back to the topic. Mo calls everybody, they all call each other dad and shit on his podcast.
No, we just say my fucking son. He's my boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna run with that. I don't
call me son.
Bomber's my fucking son too, man. Oh, yeah,
man. I'm his son too.
If you notice, when Mo looks at a certain angle, his glasses hide his eyebrows.
Then he really looks like Fort, don't he?
Yeah,
they look like twins.
Here, look, I'll just pull them up. See, now they're gone.
But anyway, I think it's kind of
eyebrows are the new sexy.
He's the nearsighted twin.
He tells you so bad. But anyway, I did notice today, I didn't see a lot of Twitter spaces going up after the announcement date. So what the fuck's wrong with everybody? I was waiting to see everybody put up those Twitter spaces to complain.
Everybody was looking for consoles.
Well, you can't put up a Twitter space when you're using your phone to get a console or a controller.
And it doesn't help that they're flip-flopping all over the place.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's the funny part. Last week, everybody hated Halo. 343 was ruining it. Bonnie Ross needed to be fired and quartered with a horse. And
well, shit, they were talking about that yesterday.
Oh, yeah. And then today, oh, my God, people were screaming. They got controllers. They got, consoles.
Mm-hmm. I think it was a genius. It was a genius move because everybody was going, wait till tomorrow. Halo, 10 minutes gameplay. Halo, maybe 8 minutes gameplay. Halo.
They got nothing.
Ooh, controller. Everybody forgot about the gameplay. This is what I have to think about this. If they are not showing the gameplay now, either they are saving it for a show in November.
You already said that.
Yeah. Because they're trying to hold this back as long as possible because they're having to fix it. A huge ship takes a long time to turn around. And I think that's what's going on with this campaign. That's why they have to leave co-op around.
You could say the same thing about Battlefield, man. That alpha or beta that just released was a complete clusterfuck, and that game comes out in 7 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, and they didn't allow anybody to show any gameplay either. We had to see leaked gameplay for it. I mean,
look at COD.
You got Call of Duty. We haven't seen any gameplay yet, and that's coming out soon too. So I think it's a little bit unfair. And for anybody who doesn't agree in the chat, just try to keep it respectful. Everybody's got different opinions. I
thought they showed gameplay during Gamescom.
No, man, I just think people are just making too big of a fuss about this at this point. Let's see the game first and what it looks like, and then if it sucks, then okay, then take your pitchforks out. But to say, I just feel like me personally, it's a little bit disingenuous to just sit there and say that the game sucks or the game, we don't know shit about it. We haven't seen the campaign yet. We haven't seen anything outside of last year in August. And if I remember correctly, everybody's complaints about the campaign last year were the visuals. The gameplay was top notch. Everybody was praising the gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think let's just be a little bit, I mean, I get it with 343 and their history and whatever, but they know what's at stake, I mean, and I don't fucking care about them or Microsoft or whatever. For anybody that wants to come after me about that, I fucking pay. I pay to be entertained, so it's a service to me at the end of the day.
Mo, you forget that these people keep on moving the goalposts. If it's not this, they keep on moving the goalposts. If it's not this, it's that. If it's not that, it's this other thing.
I mean, fuck, man. Seriously, it's just let's just wait for the game to come out. Because people are just listening to everybody. Everybody's got these opinions. The game sucks. The game's broken. How do you know? How do you know?
Well,
you don't know the game sucks. You don't know the game is broken. You don't know the game is unfinished. All you have to go off of is the fact that there's no co-op. Well, that doesn't mean the campaign or the main story is not finished. That's just...
It's easy to throw a fire out there and then watch people throw fire on top of it, not realizing there's nothing burning underneath it.
Yeah.
I just... Look,
what
one
most
thing
people don't realize either is this is being brought down cross-gen. Across multiple consoles, and they want it to work flawlessly on everything they're releasing it
PC, Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox One S, Series S, Series
X,
xCloud.
Yeah,
and you know what? And the Master Chief Collection still to this day doesn't have cross-platform. What's it called? Cross-platform co-op. The Master Chief Collection from PC to Xbox, it still doesn't have it.
That's true.
This shit's hard.
Let's
give it time.
They're having issues that people aren't talking about either, like memory.
No, I don't doubt that. Yeah,
like the memory pool for the previous consoles are causing co-op issues.
Yeah, we're also forgetting that everybody's blaming the Xbox One fat as holding it back. But guess what? In this holiday season, they're going to release Gen 9 games to be playable on Gen X consoles or Gen 8 consoles. So all your one consoles will be able to stream those games. So there is no holding back.
See, I think that's one of the biggest pushes for that cloud gaming too, Dread.
Right. And
that
that's why
they push it.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you can't play it right now on that console, you're going to be able to play it right when December 8th releases. You'll be able to play next gen on your old gen consoles. Right.
Just at 1080p.
Let's not forget, there's so many games coming out that if one of the games releases and it's not that great, you can move on to another game and come back to it because there are a shit ton of games coming out from here till March next year. And they're not games that are like, oh yeah, I'll put 5 or 10 hours in. I mean, you got Battlefield, Call of Duty, Far Cry 6, Dying Light 2, Destiny's got a new expansion, Crossfire X, Halo. I mean, you have a ton of fucking games coming out.
And they've already started.
And that's just first-person shooters.
In terms of
Redders, I feel like it's cool to shit on whatever is not what you prefer. Like that's just internet culture.
Well, like Redders TV just said,
nutshell.
Just a couple of weeks ago,
Xbox been that way for a while. People are sitting there waiting for Halo to fail. And I'll do you one better, dude. It's gotten so bad in the past week that not only has our channel, right, and we're not primarily an Xbox channel at all. We all play. I own several.
A lot of people think you are
PC. Oh, I know.
Oh yeah, I play most of my games on my computer.
I was on the Phil Spencer Nuthugger list about a year ago, which I thought was ironic.
Well, I mean, look at your chair. Xbox.
Well, yeah, I've got a big Xbox chair, but I've got PlayStation banners and shit behind me and all the statues on the wall. But the funny part is now some of the channels are actually starting to attack other creators because they have nothing to throw at Xbox anymore.
Yep.
Now, and that's really sad when you're looking for something so negative that you're attacking Xbox creators, and I mean people that just officially make content for pro Xbox. And I'm seeing a lot of that in the past week.
If you're right, Halo will be fine. And the campaign,
in fairness, though, I mean,
they're like backing out of the polish stage right now. Joe Staten said it himself.
Yes,
like a week ago.
He did. Said it's lockdown mode. Multiplayer and campaign are completed. We're just ironing out the bugs and all that shit. So, in fairness, though, I mean, it seemed to Wilm. It wasn't just a lot of people in the Xbox community themselves too, man. There was a lot of there was a lot of split. It was either one way or another. So that was actually surprising to see as well. I mean, it's good.
Well, I think sometimes
it's healthy.
I'll be honest with you, Mo. I think sometimes, dude, they just kind of jump on whatever's the popular thing too.
I'm with you. I know.
I think if you're on a if you're on a podcast too, or folks are looking to see what you have to say on Twitter, some people just have to say something just so they said something.
Yeah, but I think also the problem is people just want to scream and yell at whatever they can just to scream and yell. Even if they have nothing to scream and yell about, they just want to do it. Just be like, see, I did it. And now everybody's doing it. It's like, why? Why do you have to do it?
No, they want to feel relevant, and the fact is they suck and they don't matter. So they want.
It comes down to the whole cancel culture thing. People just want to scream and yell and see if they can, get people to follow something.
I like
that
to
doesn't
scream
matter.
and yell about the people who are screaming and yelling. That makes me so cool.
Does that make
hey, the way your tweet today,
I blew a gasket.
So many people just want to have something to bitch about or something like that or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, and they're not happy unless they are bitching. That's the sad
Exactly.
part. And that's what, in my opinion, that's really kind of ruined gaming to an extent.
Yes.
Because it's 98% of real gamers don't do this. But it's that 2%.
Imagine the people who aren't on social media.
It's because 98% of gamers are not on social media.
Games.
Right.
So lucky.
The ones
they don't
that
even know this exists. They're just fucking enjoying games.
There's 2 or 3% of assholes that bitch about everything. I know now that some developers don't pay them any attention anymore.
Thank God.
And I know that for a fact because my son works for EA.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually talk quite a bit, about social media and stuff. He goes, Dad, they don't pay a shit no attention anymore. So you can tweet about EA all you want. They don't give a fuck.
EA's got more problems than social media.
Yeah,
the most disgusting thing that came from all of it was
the funny part of that is,
I
too,
hated that.
the funny part of the whole EA thing, too, is I see people talk about how bad they treat employees.
Mm-hmm.
My son loves working for them.
Where does your son work at? Tiburon, you told me?
No, he works at EA in Florida.
Yeah, that's
all I'm going to tell you. That's all I can tell you.
All right, never mind. Yeah, I'm
That's all
sorry.
I can tell you.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
If I tell you too much, there's a good chance you'll hear my phone ring. He'll be like, excuse me, asshole. What are you talking about?
Never mind. I'm sorry.
But, according to him, they're treated very well. So,
well, good. Hey, and that's good. That's good to hear, especially with all this bullshit that goes around. So, everybody gives EA a bad shit just because of how they've changed their games in a sense. They're not the most polished games in the world, and that's where EA gets their rap is, they have all this money and they make a shit ton of money, but their games still are not as up to par as they should. But then again,
people still buy them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they make a shit ton of money. I mean, FIFA, look at it. It makes a shit ton. But then, Madden started it with freaking Mutt. The microtransactions out the ass, and people pay for it every year. Then 2K saw it, said NBA was like, yes, we're going to do that too. And that's how they make their money every single year. I mean, they don't care if the game plays well, truthfully. So, I mean, you could tell Madden, it had 2019 on it when it was 2021. Like, what's going on?
As long as they're making money, they're going to keep doing the way they are because, I mean, if it works, why fix
and
it?
It's not just them that does it. It's all
it's everybody. But the biggest problem is a lot of people complain, not realizing that we're maybe, when we said a little bit about it, we're maybe the 1% of actually gaming population. The other 99% is like, hey, I have Halo. And some people are like, oh, it's broke. They're like, I have Halo. The casual consumer runs the market, not us.
Like Mo was talking about a second ago, we saw a lot of people, and I'm not going to name names, that were, talking about Halo should be delayed because it doesn't have co-op, doesn't have Forge.
Oh, jeez.
What was the percentage? Was it 7.8% of people actually played co-op?
On 5. Yeah, 7%.
7.5% played 1% or one mission together, and I think it was like 1.7% that actually completed the campaign in co-op.
Yeah.
Now, that was for Halo 5. Some people will say, oh, well, what about the previous Halos? Yeah, I mean, Halo 5 is 6
you can go back
old,
and look.
So.
You can still go back and look. I play MCC, right? That's what majority of
it's
people play
3%
right
on
now.
MCC.
You go to play it right now. I promise you, almost every achievement you get will be a rare achievement. You know why? Because nobody played it. And that's what I'm even running into in solo. Just saying.
My excuse is 1 through 3 was guaranteed. When it released, I was playing with my friends that night and beat it the very next morning. By morning, we were playing Legendary straight up and just having a great old time. 4 came out, we separated our ways. We tried to play a little bit. 5 came out, I couldn't find my friends to play. You know what I mean? So like my normal group that I would play with, we all just nobody. I had to beat it by myself for 5 because we just didn't get together anymore. We've grown apart because of the online portion of we could play together anytime later on. And what do we always do? We always play the online multiplayer versus the actual
Yes.
campaign. And that's, I think, part of the reason as to why there's less people playing it. But there's a lot of people that are invested in campaign, period.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm looking forward to the campaign to play with my
first.
son, my 13-year-old
Always.
son,
Yeah.
so he can experience it with me. And the fact that I got to wait doesn't bug me because there's other things I can do and I can wait for it. Like, it doesn't bother me. I can play the multiplayer against these fucks and other people and have fun. It's no big deal to me. The people that want to burn it down, it's like, weren't you the same people that a year ago were bitching and complaining, release it, we'll play it as is? Now they are releasing it and you're pissed off that it doesn't. It's like, you can't have it both ways. The company's doing the best they can. They probably are like, hey, look, we can do A and C. We can't do A, B, C, and D. What do you want? Okay, do A and C then.
Can I rebuttal your as is part?
Co-op so many times to try and get it to function properly on every platform, and it's just not fucking happening. They just
now hold on. I got
an issue.
a moment for y'all. Write this down on the calendar somewhere. This is not going to happen very often, so I'm going to make a huge deal of this. I don't agree with Cerebral Paul very often, so you better mark this shit down. August 25th, 2021. So you know the Mayans are coming tomorrow for all you fuckers.
It's fucking
Paul
over.
says they play well. I know what he's trying to say. They play that one co-op mission to get an achievement, then nothing. And I totally agree. That's what most of them play it for, Paul.
Like,
you know what? That could
My
be why people are
fondest
bitching
Halo
and
memories
complaining
are
because they
co-op
can't
based.
get that one achievement, so they can't platinum the game in one night.
No,
you
look,
can't platinum.
You can't platinum. You can't platinum any Xbox game.
look, a lot of
Whatever.
That's on
Good.
PlayStation.
Achievement,
Blown.
whatever. Fuck you.
a lot of this
I'm platinuming a
conversation.
goddamn Xbox game. You watch.
I was just gonna keep going with it. That's why I said the MCC.
And you're supposed to be a Xbox player?
He's gonna platinum MLB
Look, I got a
show.
PlayStation. I have an Xbox. I have a Nintendo. I have a Nintendo Switch.
Time
I
for
have
the
a
truth
PC.
to come out.
Anyway,
Hey, look, I'm getting a PlayStation 5 because I played Godfall up until the fact the game fucked me and Leo over, okay?
All right, so here's my rebuttal for your last year. Everybody wanted just to release the game, but everybody didn't know that the co-op and you know the issues that we're having now. Back then, we just thought it was a graphical thing. So those of us that did want to play as it looked, we were just wanting to play Halo.
Yeah.
You know, but didn't know that. Oh, a year later, we still don't have co-op.
Then here's a rebuttal. Staten said you could play your co-op in 3 months.
No,
Right?
I'm not worried about that part. I'm just talking about last year.
Well, I'm just saying for
there
those
were-
right now.
There was a
Last
lot of
year was a
people that
fucking
wanted
joke.
the game released as is. Just let us play it. Well, they're releasing it as is, and now people are upset. It's like,
Yeah, I didn't give two shits about no pop-in. I didn't give two shits about 100 times zoomed in fucking brute face. Like, I didn't care. The game looked, it actually looked pretty fucking okay, but I'm sticking with my guns on saying they never had any goddamn intention whatsoever of releasing that game last year. That was a goddamn marketing move, and I will fucking die with that.
That's what I find
swear to
funny,
God,
too.
I'll die with it.
Yeah.
How many of these?
I've been
people-
calling that shit.
How many people have you seen today talking about? I'm still concerned. What would it have been like if they'd released last year? They didn't release
They
it
were never
last year.
fucking releasing it last
What does
year.
it matter at this point? They didn't release it. It's coming out this year,
20th
so what does it
anniversary,
matter?
and Bungie's 30th is in December. I think I saw that a post
The
from
20th?
Cognito. No, Bungie's like 30 years old. in
Oh, okay. I
December.
thought about Halo.
And
Mhm.
Halo's
February.
20 in November, so that's why the console and shit is a November 15th thing, and then December 8th is the actual fucking game.
Yeah,
So
everybody
they're trying to
forgets about-
celebrate both.
You know, Halo
Bungie-
wasn't
Bungie-
Bungie's
Bungie's
first
good-
game, right?
Bungie's 30th
Marathon.
anniversary to the date is December 7th this year.
Wow.
Wow. That is,
But
Nerd.
I think it should have been a rule. If you were pushing for Halo to be delayed for 3 months, you should not have ordered the controller or the console.
What I want to see.
No, you can order it. You just
Yeah,
You can get it
Just
3 months
buy it.
later.
That's their thing.
I
Look,
think you
you
should
have
be
your
allowed to order for
version.
3 months.
a lot
I
of
was
the
probably the only person that didn't care for either the console or the controller.
No, I think a lot of people
Fuck you, Leo.
didn't care for it personally.
What? It was okay, I guess.
No,
I'll say
enjoy
this.
Halo. I'm not a massive Halo nut. Like
The Gears
I-
of War 5 console and controller, to me, look like they took more time into it than they have with the Halo one, which is kind of upsetting.
Well, you
And
got to
my-
remember now,
but it's
it's got
still
a different type of console. Bomber.
True, but you can still do the laser etch with it. You can still give that detail to that box. It's just, it's the same.
You could have put it in Master
plastic.
Chief's helmet, like I've been asking for.
They ain't gonna do that
years.
shit.
Fuck.
Okay,
No.
look, you could have spent more than $550.
But I don't like them when they're like overly done. Like I think it's just like kind of sophisticated and nice and clean.
I have a Godzilla one right there,
and I really like that.
No, it's clean, like you said. Yeah, it's super clean.
Super clean. I like the other one, so I
really.
It's not Godzilla, by the way.
What Bomber's trying to say, lady, is his wife didn't do its eyebrows for it.
I had to.
Actually, she did.
Okay,
I figured Ghost would have.
Creature from Godzilla, right there.
Bro, Dan, stay with me. Bro, Dan.
Dude, I'm so upset about the.
I didn't order the console for
you
one
can still.
reason.
You'll get it. You'll find it.
You'll get it.
No, I won't, because dude, I am surrounded.
Someone will buy it for you later.
No, where I'm sitting,
Look,
My
you
eyebrows
got-
are mad.
No, where I'm sitting
You have
right
18
now,
minutes. 18 minutes. Go get it on Walmart.
if I could show you around me, I have a Gears of War Xbox on this wall. I have a Series X over here on the desk.
But you're
Then I have
really-
another
Just
Xbox,
get it.
a Gears Xbox over here.
I get Mo.
And
Just
that
get
doesn't
it.
count the ones in the other rooms. I am
I
more
want
than
to
good.
get it.
Wilmy,
I
just
want to
Don't
get
forget
it real
dust
bad.
off
get
that
it for
Gears of War
for your
Xbox.
Jeep. You need it for your Jeep.
I need it
okay?
for my Jeep. Yeah, I don't have a television.
For your
on the
grandson's
Jeep.
Jeep. Get it for your
Yeah,
grandson.
yeah, there you go.
No.
Grandson's Jeep.
No.
Yeah. Put a
He's
40-inch on the front of that. See what happens.
I'll say one thing: if they would have put Midnight Suns on the Xbox, then I'd have been like, hell yeah, I'm in.
Dude, I think they should do more
That
of those
game looks so
off-shot games, kind of like.
You see that Wolverine?
They should, but it's all that money.
Ghost
though.
Rider even
like
looked
you're not
It
going
really
to
is.
recoup.
With it was a thing. I was talking about. I don't think it was last night in party chat. It was the night before when we were talking about yesterday's show with Mav and them, and everybody was like, "What are we going to see tomorrow? What are we going to see tomorrow?" I'm like, I fucking bet you $100 we're going to see a fucking Halo Master Chief, or a Halo console, limited edition console, and everybody was like, no, supply is too low, they're not going to do it. We'll see an Elite.
That's what they
controller,
told
but
me
we're not
last
gonna do
year,
a
too.
console. And
That's
I'm
what
like,
I was thinking.
I'm like, it's
So
going to be a thing.
Magnificent
Like
70
they're
OU
becoming more
600.
readily available. It's a thing out there.
Yep.
And then I said, but if we don't see it for Halo, we will definitely see it for Fable. So now that we saw it for Halo, I guarantee
We're gonna
we
see it
are
for
also
more.
going to see it.
I
for
think
Fable.
you're going to see it for Starfield, Halo, Fable, and Perfect
Starfield!
Dark.
I didn't
I
even
think all
think
three.
of Starfield. That's
And
actually a
Elder
very
Scrolls.
solid
Think
argument.
about an Elder Scrolls one. I think that
Elder
could be
Scrolls one.
dope.
Bomber.
By the
My
time Elder
best race
Scrolls
up a little
6 comes
bit.
out,
The Ouroboros, like
Xbox
that's what
will
they're
be
gonna
out.
throw up on that shit.
Well, I know the
Um,
next Xbox will be out by then.
I can't wait for that Elder Scrolls Xbox 7.
2030.
Ooh, I like it. Kevin actually pointed out on the console that the light on the top of the Halo console is blue,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize it until
I
he
thought that
pointed
was
out, and I was like,
paint.
oh shit, it is. It is
Or
blue
the
light.
paint.
I think it's paint like the
As long as
Yeah,
it's not
blue
black
paint.
light.
It's
Yeah.
fucking blue, guys. Calm down.
That'd be weird.
We'll see.
Yeah, but it is blue. I will
Yeah,
say
I-
though,
go ahead,
just to piggyback a little bit off of what we were talking about earlier. I think a lot of the conversation that happened about Halo this past weekend is because it has, a lot of people were like, "Well, I don't care about co-op, so it doesn't matter," right? And that's initially what it had been, what the conversations of somebody's preference for the game, and how selfish they sounded, that kind of like overshadowed really everything else, which is kind of what Fork was talking about earlier. There's 4 parts to it, and they're telling you like, look, we have these 2 parts right now that are complete and ready to go.
Mhm.
So let's get these out right now. And there's some people that were looking at it from that perspective and saying like, hey, if this is what's ready right now and this is what's good, then let's do it. Versus, the ones that were saying like, I don't care about co-op. I think that's a little bit shitty to say, because there
Yeah, that
are
is
people
too.
who do care about co-op, and I understand that, but my argument was, if the campaign is just complete and ready, let's
Yes.
get it going. Let's show it.
Exactly.
Co-op, I understand, it sucks, but
they didn't
not
cancel
incomplete.
it. It is coming. I
Yes.
think
Right.
a lot of people are
It has a
fussing.
date.
the
It's
campaign is
coming.
done.
It is
Campaign is
coming.
done.
It's done.
That
Yes.
trailer they showed was really good.
And Staten sounded. If
Confident,
anybody wanted to actually watch that video, and Ains actually posted it and even linked it, multiple times actually, because people are just stupid and want to just be like, oh, we're never going to see the campaign until it launches. I'm like, did you not listen to Staten? That runs the whole shit
Yeah.
right now. Like, He literally said, "You will see the gameplay for the campaign prior to launch." It's just like Mo talked about earlier. 7 weeks is when Battlefield comes out. Have you seen any gameplay officially? Zero. Big zero. Call of Duty, you saw an in-engine PlayStation controller run beautifully on probably a PC of the game, right? So that's what you got to see with Vanguard. And it comes out November, right?
They all come out before Halo.
October is Battlefield.
October. Yeah.
Call of Duty is November.
Month and a half.
Oh, we're talking about 3 months.
Call of Duty is November. Battlefield is October. And then you have December is Halo. We got multiple months before Halo should even show anything. Like they can wait until late October, the very beginning of November.
I would hold a specific Halo 20th anniversary showcase, whatever they want to put together.
They can make a Halo
30-minute, hour-long show for its 20th anniversary. Early
November. I believe
that's
that.
What
they could do a Halo only show, and it would be bonkers. Like they could show all campaign. What?
Are you okay, brother? I mean, I did not expect to hear that from you. That was
what?
That was a Kumbaya moment. Holy shit! Anyway, Mariano, thank you for the super chat. The Jenners assembled today for all things Halo. Yes, they did, pretty much.
Yeah. He's thinking you're a pod person now, Bomber.
Well, dude, that just shocked me. Normally, you're like complaining and carrying your pitchfork, and you were
always.
No,
he's
you
just
were
a
making
little bit harder to please than others. He holds a very very.
I have, dude. That was amazing. I mean, you should do a podcast sometime. That was
maybe I should. Maybe I should be part of a podcast. Maybe but no, like, but for real though, you have. I mean, I can't say shit because of things that I can't say because of bullshit that they won't let you say. But there are certain games that are not ready. There's no way they're ready right now, and they come so soon.
You just have very high standards, unlike your sister. It's okay.
No, there's not. There's difference between having high standards and actually having somewhat of standards of a game
something
that should
that's
be
playable.
Yes, something that's playable. Because the thing is like with Halo, did you hear anybody truthfully, fully complain about the Halo flight that came out a few weeks ago?
No, all I heard was yes, I did hear multiple complaints.
Fruit Ninja.
It was
that you didn't get to play.
No. It was multiple complaints of I want to keep playing.
Exactly,
that's no problem.
So again, the
PC
game
had
itself
its issues.
ran well, right?
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
ran well.
It ran excellent. Yeah.
And now, of course, everybody's like, "Oh, you only got to play bots." And your point, they're getting things ready. They still got.
What I understand, some people actually got their asses handed to them by bots.
I know.
Yeah. They opened up the PvP for the last 2 hours, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, and I fucking missed it.
Everybody who played it knew that it ran flawlessly.
Okay,
Come on.
and I have to say this publicly. For some reason, my wonderful Halo Insider thing, I don't even have the PC even selected. I have not even, I don't even want it because my PC sucks. It's never going to play that game. So it's like, no, I only want Xbox. They sent me while I was on vacation, which it didn't matter anyway, but on vacation, even though I didn't see it in email, they sent it through my Insider website to say I was part of the PC flight. What for? You wanted me to run it on my piece of shit that won't run it?
Special.
Yes,
So
they wanted to see your potato run.
They wouldn't run it. It could even open up probably the freaking file. That's how bad it is.
Well, no, I hacked your computer. I just wanted to officially kill your computer finally.
But they did
you
announce.
almost did because when I came back from freaking vacation, this thing is broken down 3 times.
On Halo Twitter, I did see that on the next flight it will be PvP.
Yeah,
so get ready.
It will
be
big
PvP.
team, didn't they?
Zero
said
big team battles too.
Yeah, next one is 4v4.
Dude, oh my god! I hope I get picked for that on console at least, because if they pick me on PC, I'm really going to cuss somebody out.
That's going to be awesome.
I can't wait.
I just want to catch somebody.
Who else got an email from them today?
Well, I have to check my email.
You're talking about that?
No, I got an email from 343 earlier this afternoon about 5 o'clock. It doesn't give dates
about upcoming test flights.
Yeah, and it told me the exact launch date.
Apparently, somebody has a connection. I was kidding.
I'll never tell.
I sure as hell haven't. I looked after you said that. I was like, no, I didn't get anything.
But yeah, I got it around 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh wait, yeah, I got one at 6:55. The Halo Infinite arrives December 8th shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, don't give you a date for it, sadly, because that's my only complaint, because I had a blast with the flight. I played that like 25, 26 hours over those 4 days, man.
I got it at 15:29. All right, yeah.
I got it at 7:56 p.m.
Y'all are killing me. I didn't get shit.
I didn't get shit.
For some reason, I don't get shit either. And they've got my
lady. What'd you get? Damn it! Yeah, I swear, if you got a damn email, I'm like everybody getting an email. Like, might as well.
Oh, speaking of emails, these guys are dead serious about fixing bugs and shit because they actually. I talked to them like 3 different times between the flight and like I don't know 8-10 days ago when they finally closed the ticket on the issues I did have on PC. Like it fucking blew my mind. It's like, you know how many people they have to respond to on a daily basis with all that shit going on?
And that's why they have so much money into this game.
No,
and
I
that's
did
not
get the email.
See, I knew it. I knew you did.
She got it, Bomber. You didn't.
I swear to God. Maybe it's all the trash talking always. But I started liking it. Like, what the hell?
Dude, I mean, I'm not even getting anything. I mean,
search Halo and keyword Halo in your email.
I did.
That's hilarious.
I've done 3 for 3 Halo, Microsoft.
I got to lose 28 pounds in 1 month. I got one of those.
Did you get one about your penis?
I actually got lots about my penis.
Yeah,
but I'm going to keep those to myself because
only fans.
The newest one I got was Halo Waypoint Flight into Season 6 today. That was back on April 7th.
But see, that's the thing that pisses me off is that I didn't get notified at all. But when I looked literally today, once Wilmy said, "Oh, I got an email," I was like, "Okay." Went to the insider thing, and it literally gave me a message there saying, "Oh, you're part of the flight on," this was July 30th. I was like, "Well, shit." No, I'm going to the damn beach, you bastards. And on PC, I was like, my PC, it'd cry. Like,
you can't even type the word Halo on your screen.
Exactly. Thank you. Like right now, I can't even load up our freaking chat because
he's playing. He's talking through a Tandy 2C or whatever.
Tandy.
All right.
I just searched all 4 emails that I have through different accounts, and not one of them got it.
Well,
yeah, they don't. Well, see, they don't want you excited for a game because every time you get excited for a game, it ruins it.
That's
probably true.
Actually,
Between running a podcast,
I am excited for Back 4 Blood.
No, you're not.
Screw you.
No, you're not. I don't think you are. I think you hate it.
I think you're more excited for Alien.
He hates it.
Yeah, I think you're more excited for Alien Fireteam.
Which really,
I think
think about
karma's catching up to you. That's why your eyebrows are gone.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, though, I mean, Back 4 Blood is in Game Pass, and Game Pass ruins games anyway, so it's going to be ruined. So
fuck, that's true. You can't ruin it. Game Pass already did.
Exactly.
The Game Pass variant.
Yes, the Game Pass variant. Absolutely. It's pretty dangerous. I heard.
Is Mo frozen, or is he just not moving?
No,
he's not.
He's there.
No, he's just
reading.
I was checking my email.
He's reading emails.
I'm just
bro, you're checking email that hard. That's a lot of email.
He fell asleep with
all the emails.
Hot women in your area.
You better not read that unless your wife hear it.
I don't get that email. I get. Never mind.
But it is funny. Like
we don't want to know what you get.
I know we are, kind of on the Halo topic and the pre-orders and all that, but it is kind of funny to see people that bash, and I'm talking about bashing on a daily basis, show up and they bought the Xbox and the controller.
Of course they did.
Yeah,
of course they did because again, they still like Xbox, but they don't want to say they do because if they did, they would lose their fans and blah blah blah.
I mean, I'll be honest.
It's all about the drama.
If I had the time, I'd have bought the Xbox and the controller, and then I sold it to an Xbox fan for 3 times the amount.
Well, it's $1,000 for the console currently. Like you basically only get about 1,000, so you're only getting not even double your money.
That's still more money,
but still more money. Absolutely,
get a copy of the game with it though.
That's exactly.
Hey, Bomber, $1,000 is 100 months worth of OnlyFans subscriptions.
That's true. Depends on how much you.
Depends on
the subscription.
Yeah, because subscription. I mean, there's a lot of different tiers you can choose. So
ask Bomber.
I'm just going with. I thought they were all $10, so you've really looked into this way more than I have.
Well, yeah, because you can set it yourself as a. Because I was going to do that, and then I didn't, because then it failed anyway. Because you have to have so much network, and then like that was just not worth it. Like you got to be really dedicated to do an OnlyFans account, truthfully.
The reason why everybody's getting these controllers and the consoles and all this stuff and paraphernalia that goes with it, everybody loves this time of games. It's Halo. It's just like God of War. If you mainly buy all Xbox stuff, if you own a PlayStation console, you're going to get God of War no matter what, because it's God of War. That's the same thing that's happening with Halo.
There's certain games that are, unanimous with certain consoles. God of War, Gears of War, Zelda. I mean, there's certain things that are like, hey, I mean, from our childhood growing up, Dredd talked about playing with his friends. All of us are old enough that we played Halo back in the day where you had to landline shit and take a TV and your Xbox to someone's house and yell down the hall, suck my cock while you sing and teabag somebody.
Or you're all in the living room.
Well, the bad part, I got to feel that yell for you very far. You're already doing it, folks. But anyway, that's beside the point. You shouldn't have said that. That was really wrong.
I know, and fork a second cock.
Is that why?
It's not really that unusual, but
that's what I was going to say. It's not really that unusual. Him over there.
What the fuck were you doing?
Yeah, clip that. Somebody.
What the?
Don't worry, it's easy.
Somebody clip that, please, real quickly, because what the?
Where's Nano at? Nano, clip that.
We got a thumbs down.
Nano's not here.
Oh, we got a thumbs down. I did a
been a while.
I made a mess.
Gagging, I guess.
Oh no, we got a new troll on the channel.
It's probably because I said I didn't care for the console.
Look, the good thing is it's just like wrestling. It's good to have people that boo you. It's good that people that praise you.
Wrestling.
It's when you get crickets when it's bad, right? Like if you get a lot of thumbs down, that's fine. Still, technically,
yikes.
That means people are still wanting to watch you.
It's
and
still
like give you a thumbs down. Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Yeah, no, we've had that thumb down for since the beginning of the show.
Oh, Ghost.
There's people that just roam around and thumb down channels.
When everyone was shit talking EA earlier, did we forget that they published the game of the year? It Takes Two.
Oh my god! Not only that, EA has they're like
Knockout
fucking
City,
hitting it
Mass
out of the
Effect,
park this
and now
year.
they announced Dead Space.
Yes,
that's true. EA is turning it
on the fucking up.
I was
probably publisher of the year at this point. Like, what else has anybody done that's come
next
close
year?
To fucking EA.
Hey, next year when they bring out NCAA, holy shit! I promise you, I don't have to watch. I don't have to look at the game.
Wait.
Like this is how bad I will be. That person, yes, I will be that. I will as soon as they say it's $100, buy in. 100%.
I'm playing it.
I don't even care what it has in it. Does it have a campaign? I don't give a shit. I'm playing that shit. Like I know
more than Madden.
Look, I know my Auburn Tigers are not going to have their fight song because technically Auburn does not own their fight song, which is bullshit. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
I have no idea what you just said.
I know it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Me either.
Tigers. Go Tigers.
But there was another thing today that piqued my interest.
Oh, you're the other Tigers, ain't you? You're the LSU Tigers.
What about Outlast?
I'll look at you.
Did anybody notice Outlast?
Yes, I saw that.
I just
talked about it.
I ignored it. Look, I ignored it because my pansy ass ain't playing it. So,
dude, sorry, I was busy clipping Bomber.
It is co-op,
and there will be a co-op to it.
Yeah,
well, maybe I'll play that. Maybe I'd play that with you.
I will play.
You can hold my hand.
Scary stuff. I really like playing Phasmophobia with you fuckers.
I don't think
I can't play that game.
You all really fucking sucked at it.
Look, I can't play that game either. Damn ghosts and shit.
Outlast Trials.
Look, every time I play Phasmophobia, it comes down to how quickly can one of us get the other one killed.
We getting
There's just like run in there and fucking do shit, and I'm like, no, this takes a little bit of like strategizing.
See, we play a game like that. We're going down with who can we get killed first?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it was Husk.
And ladies are like, no, we gotta do this.
It was Cloud
this,
one
guys,
day. He was all, the demon got me. It's like, Canadians out. Let's clock the door, let me.
Yeah. Locked him in the garage with the ghost.
And Husk is always running like hell as soon as someone says, I think I heard something.
I promise you. See, that's I couldn't play that freaking game, dude, man. Like, I know it's like cheesy looking. I understand that. I know it looks cheesy, but it's enough just to see the little like shadow in the corner. Like, I don't need all that. Like, that's the problem. I understand. Like, look, me and Dan from Season Game. Look, me and him kind of like on the same page. Like that shit just ain't cool. It really
is cool.
No.
So
and Nix, I'll put up a post on Twitter after the show. I'll link the video to Outlast. It's called Outlast Trials, or you can actually just check it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
It looks really interesting.
So
it actually looks good.
Can you hold up the doll and show us where the ghost touched you since you're so scared of them?
First of all, I do not have a doll anywhere in this house.
You have two daughters. You have a doll.
Yeah, guess what? The only dolls they do have now are the American girl. Oh.
Sorry to interrupt. Walmart has the Series X for Halo Infinite right now. If anybody wants
and
it.
our 151 watching goes to 1.
Like right now.
I told
Walmart. Go people.
They have the controller, Mo.
I told them 45 minutes ago.
The money.
Then I told them 15 minutes ago to go get the shit. But whatever.
Put it on your credit. What's the worst that can happen?
You lose you fail and your Xbox is still there. So whatever. Right? You can't buy something in the future.
OnlyFans is still there, and they went back on what they said they were doing.
They did.
So you can.
They're going to delay it.
You don't really need 2 kidneys, Dread.
That's true.
You
really don't even need one.
All right, serious question. Back on track a little bit here. We were talking about EA. Has EA had a show? Like
no.
Have
yes.
they done their EA Live
yes.
or their EA?
They did their EA Live after. Yes, it was right after.
They didn't show anything.
Was announced?
June. It was after. Was it June or July? I know they had their EA Play thing.
Wait, is that when they announced the
Dead Space remake?
Yeah, that's where Dead Space came out. Yeah.
To her. All right. That's cool.
So EA has done smart. Like they talked about, NCAA last year, right? Or the beginning of this year. They said they're doing it because they finally got the contract, whatever. I'm stoked for it whenever it comes out. Now they got Dead Space. I can really care less, but I think everybody else is like so stoked about it. Good. Good.
Too.
Like I'm happy that they're remaking it. It's kind of like freaking Saints Row right now. It's a reboot and I'm very excited for it. I know Leo is.
Saints Row looks great.
It looks good. Like it does. Like the little gameplay they showed was enough. I mean, I know people are like, oh, it doesn't look realistic. It's never looked realistic. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to just look good, and it does. And I think it's just going to be a fun freaking game, and it doesn't include any of the old cast. So it's just a new reimagining of this game, and I'm excited. And that's what I think reboots or whatever we can consider them. I guess not going to say remasters, but take something like Dead Space. I know that's going to be the character's probably going to still be the same. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's just the first game.
Why would you pre-download Halo Infinite?
Yeah, I still don't understand that yet.
We're actually talking about something good, and you bring up Halo again.
I know. I know. I don't understand that yet. I don't know why you would install.
I understand it's kind of cool, but
you can use that for other games.
Like it's 100. It's like 100 gigs that you're just wasting for no reason. Or
I forgot all about.
I don't know about other people, but my Xbox Series X has very limited room. Yeah, even with the expanded hard drive that I bought.
Well, I accidentally got
an expanded hard drive.
You'll be able to stream
look
it.
at Mo. He's just sitting there clicking that refresh button on Walmart.
We can get in your glasses.
Man, I got mine earlier. I told you guys.
It doesn't matter. That means you're still going to buy another one. Dude, you can buy it.
I was watching the page, though. I swear to God, I'm not going to lie.
Most trying to get me one.
Mo, I could see the white on your glasses doing this. So I'm like, he's refreshing a fucking page.
Yeah, I would get murdered if I got that console.
Oh, same here. My wife would be like, "What the hell you need?"
Where'd Trump go? No idea.
So I would have not made the show.
Well, now it's out of stock.
Yeah.
So
I texted my wife, and she's like, "But you already have a console." I'm like, "But this one's cooler."
Yes, I said the same thing for her, and I said, "Look, I can actually make money off it." She said, "You guarantee?" I'm like, "Not necessarily guarantee, but I kind of guarantee." And then she's like, "No."
See, you probably shouldn't have gone with kinda because you started that. Honeymoon.
I'm not gonna lie to her. Look, I know not to lie to her. Look, I know. Look, she knows.
Dread would have bought it, right?
Look, she's good at woodwork. She knows what inches are. Okay, so I can't lie to her about that. Okay.
I said it was kind of 4 inches. I didn't say it was.
You know a dumbass Dread would buy it from you, right?
I don't care who would buy it from me. I have to make money off of it. I ain't gonna sell it to you for markup, Laura. Like, anybody here, and a lot of people that I
here.
know that's on Twitter that I talk to a good bit, I would not. No, I would do it at cost. I wouldn't care. Like whatever plus tax I had to pay.
I mean,
that's what you pay me. But
now, if I got two,
just random people.
Yeah,
hell yeah, I'll sell it for $1,200. Yeah, all day long.
No.
And I know
most
there's
of the people you know on there already has the damn thing pre-ordered.
Well, no, 100%, and that's the thing. Like a lot of people that I know that really wanted it got it. Like I've only seen a few, and I think they're trying to get it right now, probably. But there's only a few that are like, oh my god, I haven't gotten it yet. And I'm like, well, just keep on trying, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I understand, like you're pissed. I understand. Like I understand. There's not enough to go around, and this is limited. So you got to think.
I mean,
Target
not
just went live.
Everyone is going to get one, and unfortunately, there's going to be people that scalp it.
But
so
Best Buy hasn't gone out.
But
Best Buy has
Best
not.
Buy, and mind you, there could be other sales later of them putting it on sale. So just
bundles. Think of bundles.
I think this is it.
This is it. Just like
I mean, mind you,
it.
I once went into a GameStop and bought a Gears 2 Xbox One that was still in brand new. No one ever bought it.
Xbox One.
Yeah,
well, I think this is different though. You had plenty.
It growled when you turned it on. It was kind of cool.
Back, you got to think all these old consoles were easy to
Gears
get.
4,
I could have got a Gears
red.
5 one in store. That's how easy it was to get any of those consoles.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Sea of Thieves controller was easy to get in store. Like it was sitting on the shelf, and I could have bought.
Unfortunately, more things maybe in your online.
Plus,
but
there's
no,
people like lady who are have been waiting to get a Series X, and they couldn't get a regular Series X. So now you
Cloud,
get a
I can't
chance
let
to
you
get
in. I see your eyeballs.
Halo.
Can't let you in.
I have a Series S, and like this was, I've been kind of holding off on the X because I've almost picked it up a couple times, but I was like, no, I'm going to wait for collectors. I know they're going to do some kind of limited edition console. Like they have to do a limited edition.
Okay, so that shit in a
speaking of limited edition,
what other neck of the woods?
What other limited editions do we think besides Fable that are going to be out there? I mean, PlayStation is yet.
We already said
PlayStation
Starfield,
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dark.
PlayStation has yet to do one. So, which PlayStation game do you think they're going to do?
God of War.
They're just going to do one that looks exactly like a vagina.
3.
Like the lips are just going to be like hair.
No, they already. No, The Last of Us 3 has already.
The Play-Gina
is currently in production. That's what.
I did not know that. My bad. Calm down. Stop yelling at me.
Sorry, no. I'm just saying for PlayStation, like Horizon does it maybe because there is a big following for it. It is Forbidden West.
The second one, I think.
Yes, it is the second one, so I can see them doing it for Forbidden West because it sold so well on the original PS4. So, and this is, but I don't know. Like, do they only do it for
sell the same console for a markup?
But listen, though, like it's releasing on both consoles. So, do you only alienate only put it on PS5 as
which costs more? You can get the PS5 plus you make it a Horizon console, which costs like almost $50 to $100 more than a regular one. Yeah, they're going to do it.
You put Robot Dinosaurs on it, I'll buy it.
Why would they do that though? They can do it for $550, the same way the Series X did today.
That's what we're saying. Like $50 more.
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you're getting Horizon.
You're putting more folks to go to the 5.
Yes,
so,
that's true. And it's the same thing. It's like God of War. It's gonna, they already said it's for PS4 and PS5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you put Kratos or whatever the hell you're gonna put, I guess the axe
just
again.
Like they did Spider-Man. Folks bought Spider-Man console just because it was an ugly
Spider-Man
on it.
That was an ugly ass console. I don't care
the
what anybody says. Yes, it was ugly. That glossy red with that white. To me, it looked bad. It looked bad.
It was nice, but the controller was nice though.
Yeah, the controller was nice. I'll give it that.
Yeah,
yes, I'll give it that. Yeah. I didn't like it. Anyway, I know. Maybe I'm talking too much shit. Lady, shut me up. Like, just say shut up. I'm drinking. I'm sorry.
Trying to, but I'm in pain.
No, just say shut up, you asshole.
Sorry. I kicked a fucking Nerf gun when I went potty with my bad toe.
Oh, that's it.
See, Wilmy's on mute, so he's not shutting me up.
That's because Wilmy's busy on Walmart buying 5 consoles to share to other people at 10 times the cost.
Hey,
I mean,
that money.
See, what's going to happen is in 4 months, we're going to see Wilmy's grandson drive his little Jeep with an Xbox Halo console on it.
He's going to have his own Escalade.
It's going to have
how do you know it's not already a thing?
He already has the shoe. He has the. Have you seen that new Hummer, the electric one that does the crab crawl, that crab walk? Man, that looks so sexy.
Weird ass
Damn,
Mustang.
so nice.
If I buy a vehicle, I want it to just go from point A to point B, not crab crawl.
Bummer. What's that OnlyFans page?
I don't
Wait,
know.
what?
It's closed down.
Something about a Hummer that is electric and it does a crab walk.
I mean, if there's a.
Sounds like an OnlyFans.
That's the Elvis vibrator.
That's it.
It's the fourth mode, crab crawl.
It's the fourth.
Fourth, I've got crabs.
It'll scratch your itch.
No shit. Or create one for
Cause the itch, yeah.
What's up, crispy tater?
See, I can't see the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
That's my favorite.
Hello to everyone in the chat.
Yeah, it's my
Thank you for
freaking
coming out.
miserable.
Hanging out.
I'm sorry. I'm in so much pain right now. I'm trying really hard not to.
No, I hate that for you. Is it your
Yeah,
leg
that's
or your toe?
That's
It's your
It's
toe.
my toe. It's my toe. Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, on Saturday I got really kind of drunk. And my cousin bet me that
Kinda? No, just say you were drunk. I mean,
I was
don't say kinda.
my cousin bet me that I couldn't kick a can off of the top of his head while wearing a gas mask.
wait.
So
Okay,
he's
I know
about
this
an
isn't
inch
game
taller
related, but
than
I'm
I
here
am.
for it. Go ahead.
He's about an inch taller than I am, and I was like, I for sure can do this. I did it, but I skimmed the top of his head with my foot, and apparently that disqualified me from doing that.
That's
So
bullshit.
I got shot with a rubber
who
bullet.
was wearing the gas mask, him or you?
Me, I was.
Wait,
I was.
he's
I
the one
went
that
total
shot
tank
you?
girl.
Okay, so
What?
he's the one that he bet you to say, "Hey, you can't do this with a
If you
gas
can't
mask
do
on."
it, I shoot you.
You still hit the can. I don't care if you I don't care if you kicked him in the back of the head, as long as you hit the can.
Oh, I did. I hit it. I hit it
See, that
multiple
goes to
times.
prove.
How did he get to shoot you? How's
I
that
got to
even?
shoot him anyways. He
okay.
shot me and then he felt bad and he's like, "Here, you shoot me." So then I shot him and then I tried it again later without my boots on and I kicked the other side of the workbench and like totally like pushed my nail in. It was just not good. So my toe is just
See, that proves no great story starts with look at my salad.
Today I ate a salad. And
It depends on yet again what page you're on.
What are you drinking?
I love that the story started with
I had whiskey
I
that
kicked
night.
a
and I
can
don't
off
drink
my
whiskey.
brother's head with a gas
This-
mask, and yet the gas mask had nothing to do with
Like
the story.
Hawaiian volcanic water or some shit.
Oh,
I thought that said
you got
My
volcanic
coworker has an airsoft gun sitting in his
I drink
drawer at
Wakanda
work.
water.
He shoots me in the ass
I
with
thought it was
it
Wakanda.
all the
I just
time.
wanted to try it. It was a cool
Yeah,
looking
it's
bottle.
I
awful.
literally thought it was like Avengers Wakanda, man.
Wakanda water.
Yeah, oh, there it is.
Man,
I want
that's
Wakanda water.
That's interesting.
I would love some Wakanda
It
water.
Hey, I would love it.
It was a
It
good night. It was
You know
a
how
Need
much
some Wakanda eyebrows.
hours you would
I
get?
bet Wakanda water would
I
make
still
it
have my
smart.
eyebrows. I mean, there's that.
Got that vibranium in it.
Filtered
Oh,
through
absolutely.
vibranium. Yeah, I want
Damn,
that.
that'd be perfect. You couldn't cut them though.
All right. But another game that really sparked my
Oh.
interest, I've been watching for a while, is Dying Light 2.
Yes. Yes.
Surprised you still remember it.
Like
With Halo coming out the day after.
It looks so
Jim Bob is going to have fun in that world, let me tell you.
I'm
It
excited
looked
for it.
good.
Okay,
will
I got
give
a
it that.
I only have one question before I'll let y'all just go crazy with it.
You never have one question.
No, it is. How many players can play in co-op? Is it just one?
2.
See, there's
Well, if
two
you're
questions
playing
right
just
there.
one person,
One
it's not
can't
co-op.
play-
No, I mean like
Co-op.
co-op with
What are
one
you
extra
talking
person,
about,
or do you
in
have
Halo?
multiple people?
Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2.
They have
Oh.
a 2-player co-op, and then they have 4-player multiplayer, usually. I think that's what it was.
Okay, so 2-player co-op, and then
Yeah, I've never tried to
okay.
do more than 2. So
Okay.
No,
Dude,
no.
multiplayer
I
was
thought it
one
was
of the most
4-player
underrated
co-op.
things
I
with
thought
the
it was
first
four-
one.
No.
Four-player co-op.
You can play 4-player co-op.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
Crispy-
totally play
Crispy just
4-player
said
co-op.
4.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
play 4. I just looked it up.
Okay.
You can play
Yeah.
4-player
Awesome.
co-op.
No,
I
you
was
can
not
because
aware
we
of that.
tried it. I tried it with Mav and
No.
Fancy
In Dying
and
Light
David.
2, lady.
No, in the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You could do it in the first one,
You
too.
could play it
Can you?
4-player in the first
And
one.
I never did.
In the first one.
I never
Yeah.
played the game. That's the reason why I'm
Yeah,
asking.
I
Dude,
bought
if
the-
you get it, I will play it with you. I'll buy it again.
Never
Me
played
and Leo
it
were
either.
playing it
I have
a
all
couple
of-
weeks ago.
I
I've
dumped
never
a lot
played
of
it
hours
either.
into that
It just
shit.
wasn't for me. I
A
thought.
lot.
Yeah.
The
What about
parkour.
Help
Yay,
Trader!
Canadian.
Hey, Canadian.
I bought the expansion to
up?
play with Fork and Leo, and ended up playing by myself.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
In his van.
I'm a pro.
Yeah. But some of the new parkour moves actually looked really good, and so did some of the fighting mechanics.
It looks smooth, like very.
There's some
looks
floating
good.
going on. I liked it.
Yeah,
got some
I really
slow
liked
mo.
It's like a lot of fun.
He's got some jump power. That's for sure. Jumping as far up is good.
They've updated Dying Light. It's still an old game, you can tell. So I'm excited for Dying Light 2 because I played the hell out of it.
It looks great, man.
Well,
The animations look better.
360 PS3.
Is this one cross-gen?
Yes.
The new one? Oh, it is?
Probably.
It is Xbox One, PS4.
I don't think
still
there's a
looks
lot of
amazing.
games coming out that are only on this one.
Well, I mean, if they don't do cross-gen, there's only going to be like 1,000 people playing. So
No, well,
No,
don't forget you got the cloud.
Exclusive.
Well, I think
You-
is it
you
next gen exclusive? It's not next gen exclusive.
no, there's no way.
Switch.
No.
I could see a next gen
Switch.
exclusive with
Cloud.
the
Damn
ability
it.
to stream from cloud.
I don't know if it's
not.
going to be available yet to really push that game.
But they did say don't expect a bunch of guns. So
I don't think there's
parkour
any
and
guns in it.
melee. Parkour and melee is going to be your biggest survival weapons.
I mean,
So
I'm fine with that.
And it will be on PC, PlayStation 4, 5, 1,
Yeah.
Series X, and S, December the 7th. One day before Halo.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey,
That's
at least
crazy.
they get a day.
Oh, so never mind.
I didn't understand.
I want to
the-
try.
Bro, I
really
will send
do.
you a code and you will play 2 hours before Halo 2 or Halo 5 comes out.
I want to try the
Infinite or
game because
9
I
or
didn't
whatever.
do the first one because it didn't seem like
Yeah.
it for me. But watching everything for the last year or so that they've been trickling out to us, I am interested in it.
Yeah.
See, I mean, like in the original Dying Light, you can get guns, but you don't use guns a lot. It's mostly melee weapons, only because ammo's not that easy to find. So
And you're sneaking
them
up
not
on people,
having
right?
guns and Dying Light 2 or not focusing on that's fine. I'll just get
That's
a
what
battle
made it
axe or a
tense in
sword.
the first time. Like the first one, it was tense when it would get dark before you were actually built up. You
You
were kind of shitting your pants because I got a machete, and I can't run that fast right now. It literally caused a lot of tension.
Do you really just melee zombies at night? Is that what is that?
No,
what
you
the
can
thing
just
is?
melee
like
zombies at
humans.
any time.
Yeah.
Or you run away from
They
them?
will overwhelm you.
Oh, yeah.
You can do enough to get the fuck away, but that was about it.
Because I know they
Until
said
you're
in this one at night, there's a lot of areas that you can go into that have unlockable stuff that's like really good, but then it's so hard to get to because of the swarm that you're gonna have an issue with. So that's the reason why I was very curious. Like I know you said you're not gonna really have many guns, so it's like, what do you have? Like knives and stuff? The zombies don't
you
give a shit
can,
about
you
knives.
can modify
Dark Horse
swords to have electrical charge, fire, and other stuff. Plus, you
Okay.
can
You get an Elvis
unlock-
vibrator.
Yes.
Yes.
Plus, you can unlock
Damn it, I'm
melee
sold.
abilities. So, and they are still keeping the grappling hook, which that helped out a lot.
Oh, so
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Because I noticed in the trailer.
Yeah, I've never played the
Like-
first. I should check it out.
See, that's the
Yes.
same here. That's the same here. Like
You
that's
got
why I didn't
enough to run
understand.
You are
co-op
missing out on such a
without
good
knowing
fucking game.
anything.
So,
It's one of my favorite zombie games out there. Like hands
mean,
ever.
down. It's
before you get
so
leveled
good.
up and everything at night, there's these, I can't remember what they're called, the hunters or whatever, that are more powerful. They'll rip your ass open. But once you get leveled up and
I don't want that.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
want
Mark
that.
likes it.
He's like, you stay away from my ass.
Bro, I didn't
Look,
do. I
look,
didn't do
it doesn't
anything at
hurt
night.
that bad. They use
You
they
say
use that
it.
lidocaine lube, so
Mm-mm.
it doesn't hurt.
I mean,
No,
Mm.
no,
I
that's
refuse
bullshit.
to do anything at night in that game because it's so fucking hard.
Fucking me too, Mo. I'm like always
Okay,
doing that. I'm
so
like, I have to run home and fucking
I've
sleep
played
in my
enough of
little
that game
sleeping
that
bag.
I'm high enough level that I can go out at night. They come after me. I can kill them. They're
Okay,
not
so
hard.
that's
they
what-
can
yeah,
overwhelm
I
you
was a
though.
guy.
So then,
I didn't get that.
so
to
then
the
the
high
question,
enough level.
the question exists. Then, like, okay, so say you have 3 of your buddies, so you have 4 people playing.
Mhm.
Who's the one? Is it the host that gets to run it and say, "Hey, we're gonna, sleep tonight to wake up in the morning to do shit"?
I never played
Other people
co-op.
No,
You have
it-
to
night.
wait for other people to get
No.
there too. Like you'll
So
just kind of
you-
sleep and then wait for the other person
Yeah,
to
so,
sleep.
Is that really
Yeah.
okay?
Oh, something
know.
else about the first one. They're still supporting it and releasing content to
absolutely.
this
Well, dude,
fucking
they just
day.
came out.
Some of
They
the
just came out with a
best
DLC,
devs.
right?
Yeah, gravity mode or
6
something.
months ago, I think.
No. They released some gravity mode the other day.
Yeah, like 2 months ago,
okay.
like they came out with like some type of like extra DLC. That
I want to say
This
they
game
just
came out
I think
in
it was called.
2015, and they have been
the
releasing
platinum, yes.
DLC and stuff, content for it like every 6 months since it came
Yeah.
out. Like,
And
they did
that's
not
always
give
which
up
is
on it.
crazy. That's crazy to me.
It's
Well, no,
insane.
the what was it that what is it, the castle one that we played that I was trying to meet up with you
Hell
guys.
Raid.
Yeah, there you go. Hell Raid. That one there, it was paid.
Yeah, but it is
But
$10
everything-
paid, but it
But
had
that's still
it was still fun.
But that's still cool that they still were trying to make something out of that game that's been how old?
Yeah,
I
and then
mean,
6 years
yeah.
old.
And you still got people bitching about that all the free content and even $10 for that raid. You know, and he's like, well, you know, you should be making the game. Well, yeah.
Well, they are.
Doesn't
But
take
But
much
see, my thing is, they have
gotta
a
be
release
7
date for the new one. They're at least giving you stuff to still play the old one if
Exactly.
you're a fan of it. That's
and
great.
second of all,
That's 7.5 years old.
usually you have a
Holy shit.
completely different team that's working on extra content versus
Yes.
core
Right.
content on a new
A
game.
smaller team.
Look, I don't know a lot about the inside
Anything,
depth.
right.
Or that. Yes, anything. Like I don't. I'm from Alabama. I know shit.
I may
know
not
nothing.
be a smart man.
Yeah, I'm not a smart man. Absolutely not. I'm a dumbass. That's why.
Oh
you
my
know,
God! Stop
I,
fucking
but-
rating yourself. You
I made a
boys.
game in
I am.
Dreams once on PlayStation, so I'm kind of.
Hey,
a
I
big
watched
fan.
you do that. That
But
was
I do
actually-
know what love
The
is.
Adventures of Pork Boy.
So, oh god,
That was funny.
Moose Gaming to get going.
I'm
I
sorry
mean-
about your roommate's bathrobe, scrub.
if you've
No,
never,
they have though. They're great.
I drank
fucking
me
dev
like
team.
23 Dr. Peppers.
I got pee.
if
You know,
you've
the
never
scariest
watched,
game ever
or
would
if you've
be
never played Dying
Welcome to
Light, I
Fork's Closet. That would
seriously
be-
check it out. It's a fun game. It is aged, but it's fun, especially with friends.
Yeah, I've never-
It's
Yeah,
great.
if you have any
definitely fun.
friends, that's the catch. You may not have any, but
enjoy
if you
it.
don't, find
Yeah.
some.
I'll definitely dive into this new one.
Palmer, I think I know what I'm doing over the weekend for you.
Well, I mean, I got
But you
COD to
know
play
what?
this
There's so
weekend.
many new games to play. Nobody go back and play.
Okay, let's be honest.
That's
You
what
don't
I'm
have
thinking.
COD to
I
play.
gotta-
You'll have to
I have to.
download another 80
No.
gigabyte patch.
No, it's not. It's COD. It's for Vanguard. COD comes out this weekend for PlayStation, so I'm going to try it out.
You know how many updates
How
I'm going
many
to
of you
do on
guys
my
are going to try that on
PlayStation
PlayStation?
I am.
just to get
It's
ready
free,
to play.
so
No,
I'm.
you just fucking said it.
I'm going to
Which
try
one?
it.
Ain't
Well,
nobody
sure,
else going to
not
touch
me.
it. I mean,
But
Scrub.
My
Probably.
PlayStation needs a lot of updates.
Scrub, you should have
It's
started
behind.
last month.
Okay,
Yeah.
Scrub. When's the last time you updated your PlayStation? Because
Ooh, it's maybe
When's the last
about-
time you turned it on?
Maybe about 6 months.
okay, so mine's probably been about 4 months. I only had one update, and it took like 15 minutes. So
Okay, then well,
That's
then
not
that's
probably-
I
Right.
want to dust it first.
you may want to dust it. I
No,
did
I
the
do
same.
that.
Can't air
Oh,
it.
man. My PS5 was on yesterday.
Well, that's a PS5. If I had a PS5,
Yeah,
it'd
I don't
probably be
have
on a
a
lot more than my
PS5.
PS4.
I
I got a
have a
PS4
PS4.
Pro right here.
And I don't want to play those games
You
on a
just send me
4.
one of
I
those.
want
Thank you.
to try it on the
Thank
5.
you.
On the
I got a
5.
PS3. Does that count?
See, that's the thing. Like
God
everybody's
bless
like,
the PS3.
because I said I'm not going to buy Ghost of Tsushima, or the DLC for it. They're like, you love that game, you should get it anyway. I'm like, not for my PS4. Why? Like
yeah, I see
wa-
what you're saying, man.
I
yeah.
want it for what
Yeah.
the,
Like
they
Spider-Man.
brought it
I
out
wanna
for the
finish
PS5.
Spider-Man
Yes.
on the 5 as well.
Yes,
I-
they put so much time into the
Yeah.
remaster for the original game that I want
wanna
to play it
see
on the
Miles
PS5.
Morales
Thank
on,
you.
on the 5, not
Yes.
the 4.
And they just
Thank you.
updated Horizon Zero
Yes,
Dawn
they
for
did.
the 5.
For
Yeah,
60
they did.
frames.
They
I
did.
guarantee you that game probably runs so good now.
Well, hell, it did wonders for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Holy crap!
Dude, Odyssey looks so good on my Xbox. Like it runs so good. It's so good.
The best part about hearing how good something runs is the fact that people are finally experiencing like 60 frames a second, and it's
And
just
not
like
on a PC, yeah.
No,
exactly. It's
hey,
like
you-
mind
you-
melting for a lot of people that haven't actually
That's why I
experienced it,
love
even on
120
PC.
on a console.
Hey,
Oh,
listen to
man.
this, Husk. You know that freaking monitor I won?
Mhm.
Guess what? I get to experience 120 and Psychonauts. And I was like,
Yeah,
holy
which is
shit, this is
way better than
beautiful.
the highest I've gone is like 85, and that's like overclocking my monitor. That's
I have
just
Psychonauts I
75,
downloaded this morning. So
Psychonauts is
I've not
so
even
far.
seen
Me
one.
and
Dude,
Leo,
that
we
game
were
is
talking.
fucking insane.
It's
Holy-
so weird. God, it's so weird, but it's so good. It is actually pretty good. It'll piss
Don't
you
ask
off.
me about the story because everyone in that party chat, I couldn't hear shit.
Oh, I bet you could.
I haven't tried it yet because you know, everybody. Well, I guess everybody knows my wife. I got her own personal PS5 the other day.
I saw that. Yeah.
So we were playing Godfall.
Damn right. Hey, nothing wrong with that shit. If my wife would actually just play freaking Super Mario with me, I'll play it with her. But
yeah, so we were playing Godfall, and yeah, we didn't. We had probably a few issues that Fork and Leo didn't have, because we actually had a few boss encounters where we would kill the boss and it just didn't register that we had killed the boss.
Oh no, that happened to us on the tower, Wilmy. Like we are on
oh
a
yeah,
legendary door.
This is on a couple of story missions.
Yeah, and we got legendary door where it's like, hey, look, you're guaranteed a legendary item. Awesome. We killed everything, and it's like, no
issues on the story modes, that or the DLC.
Yeah, these are. Well, no, this is on the PS5 too. This isn't on PC.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, honestly, if Godfall, the developer for it, would actually fix it and make it good, like fix a lot of the issues, that game could sell PS5s alone. That game is fun with friends. Like me and Leo were enjoying the hell out of it
by yourself. Yeah, but nothing really changes in it though. That's the sad part.
I wasn't a big fan of the DLC though. It was just
Yeah, the DLC was a little lacking on. It's like so.
I mean, there's like 4 parts to like the whole DLC, and 2 parts the bosses are the same. It's like, what the?
No.
I mean,
it's the same damn boss, and it's like, so I beat you 10 minutes ago. Now I get to do it again.
Go back to the same spot and do it over.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, it was a different spot this time. Just the same person.
The same boss.
But it was named different.
Yeah,
there's literally the same model.
It's just, I don't like playing a game where you get to DLC and you're waiting for the DLC to end because it's dragging that bad.
And
that's
between
where
somebody got something going on in the background near their microphone.
Yeah, I hear it too.
It's not me.
I'm up in the meeting.
I was muted.
Yeah, it's
now I don't hear it.
Sorry.
Oh, that's you
driving.
Yeah,
fucking.
He's driving his Zamboni right now.
I'm not on the Zamboni.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing.
Not right now. You really wouldn't hear shit if I was on there.
Okay, that makes sense because
Is
I
it
was
loud?
like, there's some type of noise. So like somebody had a
Like,
fan or a vibrator up against their microphone. I wasn't.
That's
sure
really
me.
loud?
I'm sorry.
Okay, first
It's
of
pretty
all,
loud.
it's under my microphone, not on it.
Was that Husk?
Here, I'll see if I can fix it.
No, it's
Vibrator
cloud.
or
It already sounds better.
Oh,
Yeah, it's cloud. It's whatever he's doing. But also, they showed, which I actually missed. I didn't actually see the video for it because, like me and Mo said a minute ago, after they announced the controller and the console, we kind of dipped out of watching the rest of the show.
Refresh.
Yeah.
Apparently, the gunk is coming out this fall.
Yes.
So, did they give an exact date?
No, you're thinking of Scorn comes out this fall.
No, Gunk as well.
Gunk
It
is
comes out this
December.
year. Okay, see, that's what I just asked. But Gunk is coming out, and all I saw was a short little trailer for that.
It was real short.
Oh yeah, it was in the news site.
Yeah.
It does look interesting.
You know what's funny is I laughed at that game. I was like, no one's going to want to play this game. When it first came out, now I'm looking at it going, okay, I could,
Looks cool, man.
It looks different from when they first announced it.
With the voiceover and everything. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just funny when you first see something like that. First reaction is like, what the hell? And
I mean, really, it was the name too, the gunk. I think it turned a lot of people off a little bit, but the game is pretty. It's a good looking game.
Its nickname was the Junk and this and that, and but now it's looking good. It's like okay. So we got to remember sometimes our first impressions, the initial impression is like opposite from when you have more information and more build up from the game to be able to better analyze it. But it's just that first initial reaction that you just jump, and then you find out, oh shit, I was wrong.
That's why I say if anybody has the ability to play any game, play it instead of just sitting there bitching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you have the money,
it takes two vibes, kind of
right,
like
or Game Pass,
like the atmosphere and the way that character was moving.
Game Pass allows you to try so many games that
there's so many games in Game Pass I would never play if you just said, "Hey, go buy us and play it." But I tried, and I might still not like it, but at least I tried the game.
Does anybody remember the Blockbuster game, whatever thing that they had?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I do.
No, I
Yes.
worked at Hollywood Video, so that was my competitor.
You
could swap
it out. You rented that game that day, and instead of keeping it for the night, you'd go back and be like, "No, this
that
game
didn't
ain't for
last
me."
long before Best Buy's like, no, this is a bad idea.
It was actually a good idea, but that's how you went through games fast enough to find out if you liked the game or not, and then you weren't screwed paying that $5 for the night.
Be kind, rewind.
Yep, I rewound a lot of tapes in my life. Yeah,
we had a place called Premiere Video that did a 5 for 5 for 5 deal.
Jeez.
5 games for $5 for 5 nights. Like, come on now.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, it was stupid. Like, you couldn't. Of course, that was back, I guess, with like Genesis and all that. So it's like, yeah, you could probably play some of those games within a day.
We had a mom and pop shop. We had a mom and pop shop that became a huge meme because of the lettering. It's called Megaflix. Psycho knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's that one.
Megafucks, yeah.
Megafucks.
I put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
that one. But at the same time, that's where you went. If you didn't go to Blockbuster or Hollywood, you went to these mom and pop places, and you get a chance to play some of these games for real cheap. $2 to play the game for a night. And I actually got in a fight with Blockbuster because I was playing Mario RPG, and they wanted their game back, and I said, I'm not turning this game back in until I am 100% done. Just keep on charging me for that. Yeah,
you could rent the consoles.
Yeah, that too.
I rented a TurboGrafx 16.
Oh, how much that cost?
Jesus.
Yeah, I played Bonk's Adventure. It was like $75 to rent it, and then never found one ever again.
Damn.
Apparently, the console.
Cool story. All right, nobody.
Hey,
back on track.
Back on track. But I'm seeing some people talk about Halo in the chat. Yes, a lot of us here were impressed with Halo. Even me, considering I was not on board with Halo until I played the flight.
I want to be on board.
And
you're not on board with anything.
No, like I want to be a part of the flight. I want to try it out.
I'm on board. I've been on board before, even when you saw Craig, because I thought you had to take so much time to figure out that one spot to even pull him out of all of that with the popping. Because I was looking at the gameplay, I was looking at the weapons, and the game was out for so long. Eventually, they would get the visuals to whatever. Now we have this whole other year. I've tried the flight now as well. I'm all in. All you got to do is land the campaign. As long as the campaign is better than 5, I think you're doing your job. I would like it to be way better than 5's campaign, but all you got to do is get the campaign well. You're having fun, and your visuals and your gameplay is already good to go. I'm sold.
Here's hoping Craig's the last boss.
Should we? Should we ban Obi from the channel now?
Obi, I know you're all big about Battlefield, but
damn, Wilmy went hardcore with Halo. He's like, I'm banned, motherfuckers now.
Dude, and the bad part, I was not.
Game is not finished. I just think that's such like a shitty take on something. Like,
it's
so it's not finished because there's not
know.
modes that are being included. I'm sorry, but
honestly, we talked about this earlier. I don't even want to I'm sick of talking about it. I've been talking about it for 5 days.
Not true.
In fucking 5 days, yeah. Like it is what it is. But
you guys already talked about Halo for like an hour and a half.
Is the game ever finished if there's DLC?
No,
it's a
That's also true. It's a Destiny type game. So yeah,
technically the game is separate from a DLC. So
you shut your whore mouth.
And Halo doesn't have DLC.
It has local co-op, and I don't even fucking care if there's online campaign at the moment, because if I'm getting on Halo to play campaign with my friends online, then that's, I don't know. I get on Halo to play PvP with my friends online. I play local co-op if I'm going to play fucking co-op through the
there you go, Jordan.
campaign.
Right.
Look, I'm just looking forward to getting on, somehow ending up in a party with Ainsley and finding myself dead most of the time.
That's gonna happen.
Dude, I got to
honest
play
team.
the technical alpha with Ains and Mo. I think it was me, Ains, Mo, and who else was on our team?
Jordan.
Jordan?
No, Pampa.
Jordan
It was
came in at the
Pampa.
end.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
that's right.
it
Jordan
a
was on
night.
vacation, wasn't he?
It was a fun fucking time. It was a good time.
You talking
No,
about the
Jordan
flight?
was in our party chat. He did not get invited.
Yeah, he was with
Yeah.
us.
So
Jordan
he was
played,
just sitting there being sad.
What did Jordan miss then while he was on vacation? I know he missed something.
Back for
What
blood.
did you miss,
I
Jordan?
missed my face,
Back for Blood.
obviously.
I think it's Back for Blood.
Yeah.
Oh,
I missed the
No, he
second week
played
of
Back for Blood
Back
with
for
us.
Blood.
Oh, but
Maybe?
speaking
Yeah.
of stuff not being finished, anybody see the tweet that came out earlier about Diablo Resurrected?
No,
No.
Actually, I completely
I
missed
missed
that
that
one.
one.
No.
What did they say?
Did it get
Pretty
canceled?
much what you've got now and during the beta is how the game's going to release.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
canceling
then
my
I'm
pre-order.
canceling my pre-order because you can't play with friends. It's all random people on multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
I didn't catch the entire article.
I might
and
have
I
to
was-
look at
I
that.
That was
trying-
only for the beta, though. I'm sure for the final game, you'll be able to join your friends and play.
No.
Which was even fucking weird, too, for the beta itself. It was just...
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
it was called a multiplayer beta, and you couldn't play with anybody. It was all random, and I'm like, but I don't
But
want
like-
to play with random.
Like the
fucks.
open
No.
beta should have been.
It's not taking the friends thing away.
Yeah.
But there was something else that they
I'll be honest with you, man. It
weren't
didn't do
doing.
much for me to convince me to like not play Diablo 3 until Diablo 4.
That's how I felt too.
Yeah.
Like that's the reason why I talked. Like I think we talked about, or I very quickly just said I don't know if I'm going to keep my pre-order. As much as I was pumped for Resurrected after playing it, and the way that they did the beta and the open beta, like the closed beta, then the open beta, that you couldn't even invite your friends that were also in the open beta. Like I just thought, okay, this is boring and
even
terrible.
though they
I
said it
canceled
would
my
be there.
pre-order
Wow.
for it because
Yes, and they
I
said yes.
I pre-ordered it to play with you guys during the alpha,
Yes.
and then we couldn't even play together. Then we
Thank
partied
you.
up and played something else. I don't even know what we played, but I was like, okay, so next week we'll play this, and then that still wasn't available. And I'm like, why am I even trying to play fucking this Diablo
Yep.
game?
It sounds
Why
like you
not?
guys should just have a podcast about it.
No, absolutely not.
Why did I
You know
open
what?
Twitter?
That's kind of
Jesus
what
Christ.
we do. So you're not invited, anyways.
No,
Yeah,
of course
right.
not. I never am.
I only pre-ordered Back for Blood, so and I enjoyed that. So
I'm trying to find it, and I don't know.
But
I
that's
don't remember.
crazy. Like if
What,
if
the
it
article
does
will
not
make-
have
Yeah,
options
I
for
found
me
it.
to, like if I can't invite
It's from
friends and play,
Tweak
I'm not playing.
Town, and it says Diablo 2 Resurrection
Tweaktown?
beta is basically the final game. They're not going to make any tweaks or anything to the game till after release, and a lot of people are not happy with the way the console version is. They didn't
Yeah, we
mention.
have
They don't
to
mention anything about co-op being changed or being able to play.
Yeah, that's what I was
other
saying.
players.
I didn't see anything about it being changed.
Okay, I
That's
will
the
say
one-
this: the console
ahead.
version felt fine. Like it felt.
I didn't have a problem with the console. It felt like
felt
what
good.
it did back in 1997 when I played it.
Yeah, 96.
When I played it, so I didn't see a problem with it. The problem that I had was I couldn't play with anyone, and to me, it's like and nowhere have they said, "Oh, by the way, we're fixing that or changing that." To me, if I can't play with the people I want, I'm not gonna play then.
Yep, same.
mm-hmm.
Because I'm as much because the problem is I keep gravitating back to wanting to play Diablo 3, like even single player, just because I liked, of course, I like that combat more. So it's like, I mean, I love 2 for its, its
Diablo 2
ambition.
is fun. Like I was playing
Yeah.
with Leo and I was having fun because he's never played it, so we were talking back and forth. And I was playing single
Right.
player. It was fun, but the moment I totally forgot that when you're playing with other people,
They steal your
everyone, people can steal your shit, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm like, yep, I'm done.
He was very confused why I kept playing in legacy mode.
shit.
Get this brand new game, and I'm playing in the old graphics. It's like Gauntlet.
Speaking of
Wow.
speaking of
gone.
games that are coming back around, they're adding to State of Decay 2.
I
They're
saw
actually
that.
Yes,
adding DLC to
Homecoming.
that.
Yeah,
And the funny part, I just started playing that game again 2 weeks ago.
I know.
they
I
did
played it
just
for
for
like
you.
80 something hours straight or
They
something.
saw what Wilmy was doing for it and said, "You got to support it again."
Hey, people, we got to
Yeah,
get
well, they said there's like 10 million active players. I was
Right.
like, whoa.
Really?
10
they
million
said-
lifetime.
I've
Yeah,
never
they-
played
they-
it. It's been
lifetime.
one that I've kind of wanted to dabble in, but I've never actually picked it up.
It plays better now than it did at
Oh,
launch.
it
Yeah.
actually plays pretty decent.
I played
because
at
the one
launch
thing
and I
about
put it
State of
down.
Decay, I don't think a lot of people liked
Same
it
scrub.
because it does not hold your hand.
Well, see, I
It
didn't
puts
like
you in the world and you have to figure it out.
I didn't like it when it first launched because one, it played like crap, it looked like crap,
Mhm.
and then connection issues left and right. So that's why I dropped it, and I was like, I'm not playing this again. And then I know they brought out the Juggernaut edition, and that's been like this, the
See,
one version.
Yeah, I tried the Juggernaut edition with Ghost and Leo, and I got, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes into it, and I was like, I'm good. It didn't grab me.
But I know Wilmy's been he's been killing it. And the crazy thing is to know if they're putting, which I mean, Undead has been putting a lot of time into this game. And again, like they said, they hit their 10 million mark as far as lifetime players, which is still, I mean, I still think that's pretty huge for that game that really kind of failed when it first came out. But to know that, they're also still working on 3, and when that will release, we never know. So,
but also the fact that they're still supporting it, and like Wilmy said, they're coming out with new DLC. Hey, look,
cool.
It may have started rocky. If it's your type of game, awesome, because you're still getting content. Where a lot of games
would have died. I mean, the same thing with Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is the same way. Yeah,
I was Sea of Thieves. Yeah,
it runs totally different.
I'm not a Sea of Thieves person.
I'm not either. But
I would rather masturbate with sandpaper.
My kids play the shit out of Sea of Thieves here and there. Like they'll get on and just.
I've had fun with it with what I've played. I haven't played a lot of it. I didn't jump onto it at launch. I really wanted to. It was one of my most anticipated games. The year it was shown at E3, I think it was 2015 or 2016, something like that. It was 2016. I was super excited as a Rare fan. I love Rare. I love Pirates. It was something that I was super, super excited for. The year that it came out was a rough year for me, and I didn't have a lot of gaming going on, so I kind of missed the beginning launch. And then when I tried to get back into it or kind of hop onto the train, I felt lost and confused, so I never really got into it. But
it was a rough first year for them too, just so you know.
Yeah,
I've come back since then and played a little bit with Husk and Cloud and stuff like that. And what I've played was fun. I don't think it's something that I could sit there and play forever. But I don't play there's a reason I don't play a lot of MMOs, because I don't have a lot of time to sit there and bank on one game, and that's one of those games you kind of need to.
You have to dump hours.
Bank a lot of time into it, so it's just not for me personally. So
if I got to dump a lot of hours, I want stats. I want a sword.
Everyone thought I was.
You know what, Fork? You can get a game and play 48 hours in 24, and I don't know how you do it. You're just I don't sleep, and all I do is put
it's kind of true.
time into this game, and now I'm a level 9999. I'm completely max 2 hours after launch. It's fucking stupid.
He has the eye of Agamotto.
Because me and Leo played Godfall till 4 a.m. in the morning, and then I had to get back up at 7 a.m. and
it's something weird. I don't know what it is, but
if I do that shit now, I'm dead.
Look, I know it's not gaming related, but did anybody watch the Spider-Man trailer?
No, shut the fuck up.
Right. You're not spoiling anything.
You haven't watched it?
No, I have not watched. I haven't watched the last one.
YouTube,
because my wife hates.
Oh, you haven't seen
the new Spider-Man. She's a Tobey Maguire leg humper.
Screw Tobey Maguire.
So you're not allowed to watch it?
Reason not to watch it.
She just refuses to.
Then you need to watch.
She hates Captain America too.
You can watch it by yourself. You do.
I know,
right?
but
hey, this is a fucking Marvel podcast, guys.
Wait.
Does
she like the original Captain America then?
No, I don't think she likes any version of Captain America.
Does your wife?
Because that would be hilarious. That was a horrible movie.
I've played with Pay. I enjoy Pay.
Okay.
Anyway,
that's his wife. I played World of Warcraft with her. And
but what's that got to do with fucking Spider-Man and Captain America?
Yeah, I was just asking about Spider-Man. I
don't know.
My bad. Maybe I shouldn't ask about it.
Drugs are bad.
No kidding. All right, let's jump off of Spider-Man. All right.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Wow.
I want
another video game. What's another video game?
So about that Guardians of the Galaxy. No.
No, Leo. No.
Midnight Suns. That's relevant.
Yeah, that's Marvel video game.
But I will say one thing. The trailer for that actually looked pretty interesting, but it's just a CGI trailer.
Exactly. Yep. And as soon as they said Tactics RPG, though, I was like,
awesome.
Dude, Into the Pit from yesterday looked really good.
Dude,
I
yes.
can't believe nobody I haven't really
looks-
seen anybody talk about it.
It looks okay. I mean, it's
it's new, it's different.
It's like a roguelike with
not really
ranges.
different. I've seen a lot of PC games like that.
Did they show
that's
much
fair,
different
but
than the
it's-
first trailer though? It wasn't that much more extra.
I
was it?
never even saw the first trailer.
I have a
didn't even
question
know
for
that it
everybody.
existed
Can I
until
ask a
yesterday.
question here?
Mhm.
What was your favorite showcase or showing from today during the conference? And then was there anything yesterday that you thought was actually worthwhile?
I already said
Mo,
Into the
you
Pit.
go first as our guest. Unmute yourself.
Putting him on the spot. I didn't watch half of it. I was busy refreshing a page.
Yeah, that's honestly, I'm not gonna even lie to you.
You really didn't go back and watch it?
No, well, I know I didn't go back and watch all of it. Like, I mean, I caught a
I
couple.
told him he
things.
didn't miss anything too. So.
Yeah, but because as soon as they announced, I was just honestly waiting for the Halo stuff, and as soon as they announced that console controller, I mean, as Bomber, I was just like,
Dude, it's so funny because I went into Discord. I went into Discord and I was
Yes,
like, Mo, did you
so
just
you
cream
know.
yourself?
Yes.
No creaming is just
That is why Halo held it off because nobody was talking about anything else
I
but the Halo
completely
console
checked out,
controller
man.
today.
Yeah, I wish I could answer
should've
that.
put that at the end.
Sifu looked cool.
Yeah, Sifu did look good.
Sifu looks fucking awesome. I'm not
It did
gonna lie.
look good.
But yeah, like that's why I
Sifu
stopped.
looked
I have to
good.
go back and watch it.
I can't call it. I wrote it down all at work and I
mean,
left my notepad at work.
Scorn at least got a fall 2021, so we know it's coming this year.
We didn't see
Technically.
anything on it though, but
No,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
yeah. I was gonna say I'd looked the scoring up. The only thing I saw was what was posted in our chat.
Which is the walking simulator of opening doors.
I saw a little bit more Crossfire
Yeah,
X, so
that Crossfire.
Crossfire Edge.
Dokev,
Oh my
yes,
God.
that Dokev game map. That looked fucking kind of
Who?
cool. I'm like super into that. It's like an MMO, like kind of like cartoony style thing. And I
Yeah,
was like,
I
oh,
didn't
I
see
can
that.
see myself.
Saints
like
Row looked good.
It looked like
Saint-
if the
Saints Row is
Pokemon
wonderful.
people actually put some work into it and
Yeah, it
updated the
looked-
game.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
That sheep's coat looked freaky as hell.
I already
didn't
forgot
saw
what
that.
happened yesterday. I'm like sitting here literally trying to rack my
Well-
brain over.
Well, yesterday nothing happened.
Yeah, that's what I was
really.
thinking. There
I mean, they
weren't
gave
any-
it-
Yesterday, the only thing I remember is Bushiden.
Yeah, exactly. Like the humble bundle
The humble
for
bundle, yes.
for Game Pass is probably the best thing in that one game that they highlighted today.
They
Which
had
is that, like,
trebuchets
fighting?
yesterday.
That fighting game where like they slammed a dude on a like sink or something and it looked kind of cool. It's like an indie little game. It looked cool, but I mean, you're really yesterday was really
Yesterday was an appetizer. Yesterday we had
It really
Age of
was.
Empires 4 and the trebuchet little
Oh my
spotlight.
God.
You have
Was that
Flight
really even
Simulator.
necessary though?
that was
had
not
Destiny.
it was not. It
You
was
had
so
Flight
stupid.
Simulator. You had Destiny and announcement. What
Even
else?
Flight Sim was
I
dumb.
mean,
to-
Destiny told me basically I got to go back and dump another 1,000 hours in that game. So
Well,
don't
Flight
do it.
Sim.
That's what I
you-
stopped doing. I stopped doing it like 2 years ago. I was just like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Destiny.
well, I guess the races was kind
Yeah,
of cool.
Flight Sim. You announced the races. You announced also
Top Gun.
the Top Gun. They talked
and that
more
new
about it
plane,
and said it
that
was
weird
coming.
plane too.
Yes,
that German
and
plane.
then they said they were going to have updates because it's Gamescom for Germany, Austria, and Switzerland.
That's
They
right.
had more details on the map, so you can fly over and see different spots. So I do remember that.
That's right.
I muted it when the Flight Sim stuff came on.
I took a lot of notes, but I left them
Well, that's
at
good.
work because I had to watch them at work.
But yeah, like I guess yesterday was all right. Today, Saints Row wins it for me out of anything
I'll
that
say
was shown.
one thing
I'm
about
gonna go
Saints
back and
Row,
watch that gameplay.
It's
Saints
very
Row,
it's like 2 seconds, but it's
the
good.
characters for Saints Row, it looked like they took people from Ubisoft's Watch Dogs
100%.
and had them
Yes.
create the characters.
I agree.
That's
The
like
best
It's not
trailer
bad. It's not
from
bad.
today was Crossfire X. Like,
I didn't get
I'm
to see it.
surprised you didn't say
With the
Halo.
music, yeah.
no,
Halo,
I mean, it
dude,
was
that
good.
trailer-
Don't get me wrong, it
that
was
trailer
good.
was
I
boring.
liked it.
Halo
That
was
was
kind
trailer
of
was-
confusing,
I
though.
don't know. I wouldn't go as far as
You're in
boring, but it wasn't what it
2500.
could have been.
You're
The
in
best trailer
2500
was
with
Midnight
clothes.
Suns. Sorry.
That was
That
good too,
Midnight
but
Sun was
it
That
wasn't
trailer,
like
there was just a
Crossfire X got
multiplayer
me
trailer.
fucking.
Wait,
pumped,
what was that,
dude.
Mo?
No, I just said that trailer for Halo that you guys were talking about. That was just the multiplayer trailer for season 1.
Yeah, it was just so boring to me. Like, I understand the chick, cool, but like I thought the whole backstory that she was a kid and she got to see and she was protected by the I was like, that's just boring. Like, I don't care about
that's
like,
always
she's probably gonna be yelling at your ass while you're playing multiplayer too.
Some might try and remind people of its story
driven or what, dude?
It's always been story driven.
Yeah. No, like I guess and again, of course, that's just the whole.
Did you have the same feelings about the Call of Duty?
Call of Duty at least. Well, Call of Duty at least had in-engine gameplay. I mean, it had a walkthrough of very slow, like, let me move this over, make it look as pretty as it can, walk very slow while I'm getting shot. Like it was very scripted. It looked good. It played well, but it definitely reminded me of World War II, the one that they made previously. It just looked a little bit better.
World War II.
I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the game World War II. So like they made that as well.
Hey,
or Sledgehammer did. So like
somebody's summoning you.
The only good thing I will say from the Call of Duty thing is at least there was more like openness to the maps. You're able to, at one point I thought like the character was blocked, like you would have to walk around and she was just jumped over the little barricade. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Because normally Call of Duty is just so like you're in this box, you have to follow this box. So I at least thought they put a little bit more into it. Granted, is it like state of the art? No. I mean, unfortunately it's World War
Call
II.
Of Duty.
It's Call of Duty. It's a shoot 'em up.
Maximize their profits.
But I will say though, like my favorite campaign is World War II's campaign. It is literally the most heartfelt. It was the best campaign in my opinion, next to the new Modern Warfare's campaign. So I can see this one being really, really good. Is the multiplayer being good? I don't know. That's why I'm going to try it this weekend for free.
People that play Modern Warfare.
No, exactly. So again, Call of Duty, just bringing that in. I'm going to play it this weekend. Hopefully, maybe Scrub. If you get on, hell, we'll team up for that shit and
we'll talk. We'll
shoot some people.
My people will call you.
And now that we got Bomber's feelings about craft beer and Call of Duty. Jesus Christ.
Is that what that was about? I zoned out.
First of all, craft. There we go.
I just try to get him to sit those middle fingers up.
Fuck craft.
Right, it's been a while. And you muted.
On that note, we have got to get out of here because Husk has Colt coming on here in an hour to do the creator feature.
I need to go shave my eyebrows again. So,
no, you're actually starting to get an outline.
Are you going to keep up with this?
Yeah.
What? So on that note, let's get everybody out of here. Bomber, tell
Yes.
everybody where they can find you, sir.
All right. Of course, you can find me on the old Twitter at HRBomber1414 here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate it, y'all. Mo, of course. It's always been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure with you.
Always.
Oh, you got a kiss.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes,
You did the mob on this I love you like a son.
And in case anybody's wondering, this is actually Fork's. Oop, not that one. This was actually Fork's wife making fun of him in the chat.
that is legit my wife, not me typing and everybody else. That is legit my wife.
That is his wife. And Scrub, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
You can find me on Twitter, ScrubNurse3. And also you can find me on Sunday mornings, just not this Sunday. We're going to be down on News Channel. We're doing the Good Morning Xbox podcast at 9 a.m. on Sunday. So you can check me there. And I'm always playing video games, Scrub Nurse. So hit me up if you want to play. Husk, where can we find you?
And actually, Scrub, I think you got to send me a request on PlayStation.
Yeah. I gotta do that. Like I said, I hadn't been on since I moved, so yeah, we can do that.
You can find me here.
I may download that beta and just try it with you guys later this weekend.
Okay.
All right, Husk, tell everybody where they can find you, sir, and possibly order the Elvis Vibrator 3.0.
It's actually being worked on. I actually started that this weekend. Not gonna lie. Anyways, you can find me everywhere. ACS_Husk. You can find me here in 1 hour with Colt Eastwood on the creator feature. Mo, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you on the 5th.
Yes,
as
sir.
Well.
Oh,
and Yeah, hope to see you fuckers in an hour. I'm calling all mods that are listening right now. I don't know how many we have. I only ever see Adam talking, and it's green or blue. I have no idea.
All your mods are here.
Actually, yeah, because the reason is we had a bunch of mods and it kept screwing up the chat, and YouTube kept sending me all these messages, so we had to,
Some took advantage of it.
Yeah. And Adam's UK time, so he can't be in there.
Adam's already checked out.
Yeah, it's almost 2 a.m. for him.
Yeah.
All right, and Dreadpool, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
Well, first of all, thanks Mo and thanks chat for showing up. You can find me at Dreadpool Linktree. Just Breaking Bread with Dread. Just look at anywhere at all the other podcasts. And Lady, where can we find you?
Well, you can find me everywhere. No, you can find me here on Wednesdays, Tuesdays. You can find me on Noobs and Probes, and on Friday you can find me on the Xbox Ultimate podcast. I did say Probes. Also, I do want to say that we have Canada lately. He's been doing the Alien Fireteam Elite streams on our channel. Make sure that you're stopping by. They're usually early morning and stuff like that. Not only that, but just in general, we're trying to put other videos and content out on the channel. Be sure you're stopping by to see that. Should be good stuff. This weekend on Saturday, I'm also doing something with Noobs and Probes. I'll be playing board games with them Saturday night. If you guys want to swing by and watch that, I'll be with Kate from Xbox Ultimate and Radical and That Mama Rocks and lots of other people. It'll be a fun time.
You'll be with Rad? Wait a minute.
I am. I'm gonna be with Rad.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah, definitely check out our channel. Go follow Canada Cloud. What I can never remember his tag
Cloud
or whatever.
Connected 86.
Cloud Connected.
Cloud Connected, but it's without the E.
Without the E.
Without the E. Unconnected. Be sure to follow him. He's been putting out some good content. So yeah. Leo, what about you?
Mo, thanks for coming on. Everybody, thanks for coming to the show. Have a good night. Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, that's a human. I didn't know who was next. I'm like,
I just got a weird text. Somebody thinks I'm in Tennessee. What the fuck?
You're the only
Damn, you moved your house quick.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me. Always a pleasure to be here with all of you and chat as well. Thank you guys all for coming. You can find me on Twitter, Dr._Mo, and for the Backlog Chronicles podcast, the Backlog_pod. We go live every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Catch us. We're fun. Thank you.
Catch us.
Yes, thank you for
It's a good time on Sunday nights, just letting y'all know.
Oh, I love Sunday night with the Backlog Boys. Not only that, Mo's not going to say anything about it, but they also just started a Discord yesterday, so be sure to check out.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't get no Discord. You know what?
I know.
Like you're gonna go into a Discord.
Check out
like you're gonna go to a Discord,
and you can find their Discord link.
We shut ours down, and Bomber's like, "Yeah, I think we should shut it down. We never use it anyway. Let's go to Gilded." And that's like, "Oh, I get Discord." Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, Bart, tell everybody where they can find you, sir, and potentially draw eyebrows on you for next week.
Apparently, my wife's going to draw eyebrows on me next week, so this will be.
I know. I'm waiting for that. That's going to be so awesome.
Yeah. Mo, thanks for coming out. Thanks for everybody that comes out. Hit the like button on the way out. Hit the alert button so when we do put any content up that Lady was talking about, you can be alerted that it is up. Thanks for all your guys' support. And Wilmy, where can they find you?
You can find me here every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'm in the habit now of doing the letters from the apocalypse and uploading them on Sunday afternoons. And I am learning the software.
Project. I gotta say.
I am learning the software, so bear with me. Nobody's doing this besides me, so I am learning. And you can find me on Twitter or Facebook. Well, you might be able to find me on Twitter. It depends. And you can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Just look for Wilmy Hood. I show up in a lot of places you probably wouldn't expect. And no, I do not show up on Grindr Leo
anymore.
I was going to say it this time.
You were totally going to say it.
Yeah, I was.
I know you were.
I mean, I put a link in last week, so.
Remember that comment we had about Bomber earlier on Twitter? Yeah. When you said you were waiting for me to make that comment, Yeah, exactly.
I was
All
waiting for
bait.
you to make that damn comment too. I knew it.
Well, I mean, it's true, and you know it's true. So that's sad.
I mean, it kind of is. Hey, I didn't really complain much tonight. So
I know that's really odd.
Bullshit.
I'm
Oh,
proud of
excuse me.
you. I'm really proud of you because you were talking about Halo and you had some common sense. You weren't sounding like some of these fanboys on Twitter. It was
Wow,
awesome.
listen to Wilmy now. Damn.
I know,
You're
right?
okay now,
When he's
Bobby,
on-
as long
when
as you're
he's on-
talking good about
when he's on-
Halo.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
When he's on-
that's not
when he's
the
on Twitter,
point.
Drinking
he's
that
an
green Kool-Aid, Wilmy?
No, that's not the point. He just wasn't,
No.
you know,
I wasn't being an
just
ass.
You got
insanely
that
complaining.
117 tattoo going on now?
No,
You can see it on his grinder page.
Shit.
Ohio's not that far, Leo.
Bring
My
it, John.
nephew-
Bring it.
Well, my brother died, dude. He can't bring it.
Oh shit.
But my
Leo,
nephew,
you
my
know we know
nephew
where you
is
live.
kind of huge.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Like
I ain't back
I've
down
taken
from anything.
pictures of your
Fuck
house.
you.
And on that note, go ahead, Dred.
I was gonna say, hey, Bomber, is your beard still sponsored?
I mean, I'm still part of the affiliate program. Absolutely.
I'm officially sponsored by
Tim
Hellman's
10
Mayo now.
PIM
Mayo?
10.
Mayo.
You gotta hook me up
Yeah,
with some
go to
free mayo.
Hellman's Mayo, and if you want a
Oh.
discount code, put in. I wanted to come up with something super smart after.
You should. Come
There's discount codes for mayo?
10% discount at Hellman's Mayo. Make sure to put in
I'm not
cream in the
sponsored.
sauce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna ask him for a sponsorship.
Everybody sponsored somewhere. You can find
You know
me
what?
on
Though?
black.com.
It's funny. It's funny because we turned down so many bullshit sponsors. We should actually start posting them on social media. Let people see some of the ones.
Rage,
Look,
Shadow
look.
Legend.
And I will
Dude, the
say, I
balls
love
were-
Hellman's
mine.
Mayo isn't a bullshit
It
sponsor.
would have been
I'm
so
sorry.
good.
Look, I
Not
love
sponsored
I
by
will save
wine.
10% on my mayo.
Look, I love my sponsor. Look, it helps me. Hey, it may not help you because you may not have a beard. You may not have, their need for it. That's fine. And that's why I don't, because I've noticed most of the people that I know are in our community, they don't have beards and stuff. So I don't promote it as much.
No, I don't need a beard to prove I'm a man. I mean, I'm sorry.
I don't have to do it to prove that I'm a man. I just like a beard.
I'm just fucking with you.
My
I
wife
just don't
will
like. I
only
don't
let me
like
grow
sitting
it
there
so
freaking
far.
shaving me and look like my nuts all the time. Like,
Oh, your nuts are always. I'm not having this conversation.
Let's not. Please.
Gotcha.
Absolutely nachos. Mayo in the hair is a great hair conditioner.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Mayo
that's,
in the
that's
hair.
big
We'll
Ed.
see.
Yeah.
See, last time I got mayo in
I
somebody's
gotta
hair.
FaceTime my wife here in a minute. I'll let her know.
That's
May have
great.
said sponsored by Xbox. Sign up for Game Pass today and you get 3 months for $1. No, we actually get some pretty wild sponsorships, Mav. I get some pretty crazy emails.
Is it still 3 months for $1? I thought it was only a month now.
I had one the other day. What was it for a VPN service?
Hell yeah!
Can you imagine trying to sell that on a gaming podcast?
Oh,
Dude, just get on VPN
Well,
so you can watch us
honestly,
in all different
Actually-
countries that you can't watch us. So that's actually not a bad
Yeah,
idea.
it is
it's
actually
just-
a good thing.
We can
Unless
do that.
it's
Well,
a shoddy
not when you read the entire email. It got
no, probably not because I got what was it? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. We're trying.
Yeah, I
to
turned but still my favorite one was Veteran Water.
What?
It was Veteran
I
Water.
remember that.
My head
Yep.
hurts.
Veteran water. Wait
Yeah,
a minute.
The guy said he reached out to me because he knew that 2 of us on the panel were veterans,
Well, that's cool.
and they were making water especially for veterans.
How do you wait? I'm sorry.
It was gonna help your wait time with VA.
It was
What-
filtered from the tears of the enemy.
What it has?
It's gonna
Agent
help
Orange
your
in it? What?
kidneys
does it-
filter out the
All
anthrax.
right, we're leaving now.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you for coming.
it's we get
We
some
have a
pretty
show to do
crazy
in
shit,
45
man.
minutes, and I have games. to
Oh
play.
shit! Oh yeah, games.
All
We
right,
do have
Now
a
you're
code
gonna
where you
fuck
shave
up
your
some
balls.
aliens,
Look for
right?
it.
Check out Husk tonight.
Yep,
I'm not
Husk
even
will be
joking.
back. Husk will be back in 45 minutes with Colt Eastwood. Check it out. Everybody have a great Wednesday night. Have a great weekend. Keep it gaming, and we'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye.